right, hello everyone, and welcome to the SystemMagic stream. My name is Greg, this is Andrew, and we are back for our Monday evening constructed stream. And now it is time to switch our attention over to Modern for a couple of reasons, but the biggest one being that I no longer have to worry quite as much about Pioneer, because this week I was lucky enough to take down a local Pioneer RCQ and qualify again for Magic Regionals, which I'm super excited about. I was playing some Mono White, the exact deck list that we streamed exactly 1 week ago now. The deck worked great. It was so fun to play, so powerful. I did a lot of winning. Big fan of that deck. But now we're going to be moving on to Modern. And Andrew, you've got quite a brew for us. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on and maybe why we're playing some Modern now?
Yeah. So basically, Chad, here's the deal. So my next major tournament is NRG Champs, which is basically the NRG's equivalent of the Player Championship. It's like a small field, 16-player tournament. And I'm playing that tournament like January 15th. And what you should know about this tournament is that it's a Pioneer Modern split format tournament. So I need to submit 2 decks, a Pioneer deck and a Modern deck. And look, we've been playing basically nonstop Oodles of Pioneer for months. I obviously will test some Pioneer for the tournament. I don't know exactly what I'm going to play, but I'm also not worried about it. I'm confident that if I rolled up with like any of like 3 different stock tune lists we have access to, green, white, red, black, I would be fine. So I'm not worried about Pioneer. So we're going to be exploring a little bit of Modern on stream. I'm not necessarily guaranteeing that every deck that we're going to stream is one that I'm going to play, but I want to stream some of the decks that I'm like considering or want to try out, get a feel for. Even if I'm not going to play them, maybe just playing them will give me a good idea of how to play against them. And I want to start with this deck. So this deck is Asmo Food. It was basically a dead archetype for ages. It was revived recently by noted streamer Aspiring Spike, who added 4 copies of the card Sarnit Steelseeker. I don't really know how to say the card's name.
A card that we love in Limited. And sometimes when a card is so good in Limited, you're like, maybe this could be good in Constructed.
Yes. And agreed. And a lot of the elements of this deck aren't new. There's 4 Asmos, which were already in the deck. There's 4 Underworld Cookbooks, which can be tutored for by Asmo. Underworld Cookbook, if you have an Oval Chase Daredevil, lets you make a food every single turn. You just keep discarding Daredevil, bringing it back. That combo is as old as Asmo is. 4 Finale of Devastations, which find Asmo for 2 mana, because Asmo's 0 CMC, notably. Again, that's not new either. The new parts of the deck are the Steel Seekers and the Scrapwork Mutts, and also the Haywire Might, basically. I'm not really sure how this all plays out. What I'll say about this deck is, it might be bad. I'm not really, confident it's good. But several people I respect have done well with it and have told me they were either seriously considering playing it in tournaments that matter or going to play it in tournaments that matter. Specifically, I know a friend of the stream, Karate Dom, went 4-0 Premier Event and was considering playing it Louisville. I know Alan Wu, friend of the stream, is super high on it. And I also know Simon Nielsen has been testing it some. And so the list I presented here is basically an amalgamation of things I heard from those 3 people. And it's definitely not some sort of tuned list with well thought out sideboard plans. It's definitely going to be some improv, but I'd mostly just like to see the cards in play and see how it goes. Some other notes on the deck. So obviously you make tons and tons of artifacts, which are all food, in terms of food tokens with Cookbook. Those will let you do the Steel Seeker thing. As you're doing that, you try to bin some Feasting Troll Kings along the way, and then you can obviously bring them back for 0 by stacking a bunch of food. That's the point of Troll King of the deck. It's also a Saga deck. It's also a Ren and 6 Saga deck, so you can Saga over and over again. And I mean, that's pretty much the gist of what this deck is going on. I think in a lot of matchups, your plan boils down to kill all their stuff with Asmo and then win somehow. I also think in a lot of matchups, your plan boils down to keep playing Urza Saga until they stop moving, both of which I think are somewhat viable plans. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Again, I really am not an expert on this deck, but I want to... Oh?
I think we're good.
Okay.
I think that might have been on their end.
Sorry, DC. The 3 people I know who've been playing it a lot are Alan Wu, Karate Dom, and Simon Nielsen.
Yeah.
And this list is kind of an amalgamation of stuff I heard from those 3 people.
Yeah.
So
and just to get caught up on chat, good evening everyone, welcome. Ryan, unfortunately we won't be casting any Upkeep companies today because we won't be casting any collected companies today. But if you haven't seen it, I put a little compilation on our Twitter of us casting some upkeep companies, so go ahead and check that out. Some of the better clips from our stream last week. Also, while you're there, you can take a look at this deck list. Just a quick note that it was a slightly out-of-date deck list in that it did not contain this Overgrown Tomb. So if you want the complete, accurate, up-to-date deck list, you are in the right place at the SystemMagic stream. But hey, everyone else, really great to see everyone. Yeah, my positivity is a great thing to channel in life. I definitely try and channel my own positivity in life. So you know, that's a good thing. Also, while we're talking about socials, huge shout out to anyone who's watching this on YouTube.
Oh, man.
Notably, our YouTube channel is all but launched. As in, by this time tomorrow it should be launched, which means this video will be posted on YouTube in addition to its normal place on Twitch. So, hello if you're seeing us from YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe, I think I'm supposed to say.
Wow. You're a professional YouTuber, Greg.
Yeah, I'm doing it. But yeah, and if you're here on Twitch, keep an eye out in the next 24 hours to our Twitter, and our Twitch will be posting links to our YouTube channel and all that. Yeah, anyway, if you have more to say, go ahead. Oh yeah, ring the bell. That's it. Ring the bell. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say a few minor things about this particular list. Relative to Spike's original list, this list has less Feasting Troll King. I think Spike was playing 4, and I think as a card you never want to actually draw 4 is pretty extreme. Almost a lot of people that I respect are going down on them. We're trying 2 today. I don't really know if that's right. The other card is Galvanic Blast. Not everyone plays any interaction in this deck, and possibly Unholy Heat is better than Gal Blast. It's kind of unclear. For the time being, we're trying Gal Blast, and I'm very unconfident if it's right to play interaction or what interaction is right, but this is the list that I got, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah, and I mean, that's pretty much the summary. I'm not going to get too much into the sideboard because I haven't thought that hard about it. It's some random cards that were in the list that I was given.
Nice.
So there you go.
And while we're talking about Andrew's deck selection for Energy Champs, if there's any other Energy Champ competitors out there who are interested in, you know, bribing me
Oh, God.
some amount for knowledge about Andrew's testing process, I'm just saying my DMs are open. So, you know, I won't be playing the tournament. So, you know, just something for you to think about as a competitor. Anyway, that's...
Yeah, wait, sorry. Chat's a little cut off. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's totally fine. Yep.
Yeah, I know that the original Spike list had a bajillion copies of Haywire Might. I don't really understand that, and I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. We love Haywire Might. It's part of the reason, I got queued because, oh, great exclamation point Lotus. Here it is, still just off stream. The Black Lotus I won at MTG Summit. Thanks for asking, Ryan. Here it is. But yeah, great story where like I made it to the finals and this other semis was mono green versus mono white, and the mono green person had already told me that he didn't want the invite, and if he made it, he would do a prize split where I got the invite and he got the packs and booster boxes they had. And so I was really rooting for him, and he had a line to stay alive and win that involved Haywire Might, and he was really unexperienced with the deck, so I was worried he wouldn't find it, but he did, and then he won, and then he got the boxes, I got the invite, it was great. So I'm right now very happy about Haywire Might.
Yeah, Haywire Might, how is that against Eldrazi-tron? Yeah, no idea. The story here, by the way, is Eldrazi-tron won the most recent Moto tournament.
Yeah.
After being widely considered unplayable for a long time.
Yep.
And no one's really sure if it has a legitimate case in the metagame or if it's making some sort of comeback. Although I will say, I would imagine that the card Asmo is pretty great against Eldrazi-tron.
Yeah. Because
notably 6 is more than 5. For those unskilled in math, Greg is a mathematician. He will assure you of the fact that 6 is more than 5.
Sometimes.
Yeah, DC,
usually.
DC, you can feel free to slip into Greg's DMs and try to, gather information about my testing process. I'm not saying it'll be cheap, but I assume Greg can be bought.
Yeah.
So,
It's also unclear if I'll tell you true facts. Also, Andrew changes what decks he wants to play basically, every other day. And so, I don't know, probably if I'm, he's locked on green and hammer, the next day, he'll be like, Greg, never mind. It's mono blue spirits and Asmo Food. I don't know.
Yeah. I think, yeah. And I mean, honestly, streaming is going to be a bit weird for me for the next month. I'll also just warn people of this. Because, like, okay, I really hate secrecy and hiding information, but I'm also very incentivized to do it for the NRG champs because it's like a 16-person tournament, like half of whom at least sometimes watch our stream. So, like, it's pretty aggressive for me to just, like, publicly stream all the exact decks I'm going to play. So what I will be doing is I'll probably mostly stream decks that that are serious contenders for me, but not necessarily that I'm actually going to play. And I will attempt to stream all of my series competitors, like, a reasonably equal amount. And people can try to exploit that if they want. You know, if they want to exploit that, like, these are the 3 decks I'm going to play, this is good against all of them, like, I guess good beats.
Yeah.
But I think doing that will be difficult.
Only limited streams! What a great solution! Great suggestion, DC Sports. Love that idea.
Yeah, anyway, but this deck may or may not be contender. I honestly have, like, no idea. Yeah. I legitimately am streaming it if for no other reason to learn. Like,
yeah.
I really think this deck could be anywhere in the range of very good to unplayable.
Which is a great way to prepare for big tournaments. Playing decks to learn about them.
Yes. So we're going to find out how real Asmo Food is.
And yeah, often we like to talk about things like the matchup spread and things like that, but this is a deck we're just learning about. And so we're a little lower on information, but we're really excited to find out along with all of you.
Yes.
As we're waiting, I'm going to shout out today's candle sponsor. Ooh, never mind. Wait. Okay, yeah, I'll say it real quick. So at the gym yesterday, they had a pop-up selling candles. It was a local candle maker called 108 Candles. Normally, for those who don't know, we're unofficially sponsored by the discount candle section at Target. And the best thing about the discount candle section at Target is you can use all the money you saved buying cheap candles at Target to buy local candles that are expensive. So I bought a bunch of tiny ones, but this is our white currant candle. It was my favorite from 108 Candles. So all week we'll be trying out the candle sponsor 108 Candles. So save your money by buying candles at Target. Use that money to shop local and buy candles.
Okay, so I'm not sure this hand is a keep. It looks pretty bad. Oh, are we getting the 7th card issue again? How did I fix this before?
I think it's never been fixed. Oh, wait. Just do that.
Yeah.
Here, you can see over there. There.
Okay, that's... Try that, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, the issue with this hand is, like...
It doesn't do anything.
We can't discard a card, so we can't cast any of our Asmos. And we also Feasting Troll King, which is a card we don't really want to draw and need the discard outlet.
Yeah.
And we just don't have a discard outlet. Eventually we can Saga for Cookbook, and that will be our discard outlet, but that's really far away. So I imagine we just ship.
Yep.
Okay. This hand is probably playable. It's got Gilded Goose, Mutt, a Cookbook. Not a ton going on, but I imagine on 6 it's a keep. Yeah, I you know, I don't know what Spike would do. I admit that Spike made this deck, but I'm going to do what I think is right. I think this hand is probably a keep, though.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm not too sure what to tuck, though. I'm open to thoughts.
My guess is it's either Overgrown Tomb or Gilded Goose.
Yeah, I guess there's no shot it's Mutt or Cookbook, probably.
I don't think so.
It's probably just Tomb, is my guess.
I mean, I guess we have the Mutt to play Asmo and tutor a Cookbook.
Well, if we draw Asmo, but we'd also draw Finale Devastation to find Asmo directly,
sure.
for example.
Okay.
Like, my current plan is just to play Goose on 1, play Mutt on 2, and then assess from there.
Okay.
So I think tucking this makes sense.
I think I want to tuck that, yeah.
We also have, like, Red and 6 in our deck, which is a reason to tuck lanes in general.
That's true.
Okay. And I assume that on 1 I'm just supposed to find Stomping Ground, is my guess.
That would also be my guess.
Like, the Tomb is like a break in case of emergency sort of thing. I don't imagine we're going to find a Tomb a lot.
Yeah.
Most people don't even play a Tomb, but I will say Alan Wu felt very strongly about it. So I decided to play it. I decided I'd probably learn how good it was if I played like 10 matches with the deck.
Yeah.
And this is going to be matches 1 through 5 of those 10 matches. So, you know. Urza's Mine. Okay.
Well, we might be about to find out how good the Eldrazi-Tron matchup is.
We might. I mean...
Also, what is that? Can you zoom in on that Urza's Mine? Whoa.
It's some sort of promotional art.
That's a cool art. I bet it doesn't exist in real life. Oh, maybe it's the one in the new Jumpstart packs. Also, huge shout out to Jumpstart 2022. I played a little bit of it, and it was a ton of fun. I love Jumpstart.
See, I think I'm just going to play Mutt now.
And discard a Goose?
Yeah.
I think that makes some sense.
And I guess I can just find a forest, conserve a little life. I don't think I need to rush to get 10.
Yeah, I like that.
Again, if the Witch Turtle thing could happen, but we have a cookbook in our hand, so if we draw a Daredevil, probably we'll be doing that thing.
Yeah.
And I think part of the idea of Mutt in this deck is that you can, like, Steel Seeker over it as you're going and then, like, unearth it, and that's pretty nice. Okay, well, that you might want to get into play because of Chalice of the Void.
Oh.
Like, get it down so that if they Chalice on 2, we can just kill it.
Did they do play main deck Chalice?
They play 4, yeah.
Okay, yeah, then let's do it.
So, yeah, just for your reference, Greg, the Eldrazi Tron deck can be summarized as Karn Great Creator, the 8 good Eldrazi, 4 Chalice of the Voids, and exclusively bad cards.
Nice. Is Matter Reflector?
Matter Reshaper is among the bad cards.
Okay. Sorry, Matter Reshaper.
I believe it was unambiguous to describe it as a bad card.
Yeah. Wow. So that means they have it, right?
I think they're going to Chalice us right now, and I don't love that for us.
Yeah, I mean, it does. Whoa! Look at that, Urza's Tower!
Oh, hey, Don.
Hey,
Good
Don, welcome. 12 good Eldrazi has been claimed.
Yeah, I mean, if they kind of just had Dismembered Chalice and our hand is all ones, I mean, good beats, I guess.
Ooh, it's time to make a food token.
Yeah, this is not a great start for the Asmo Food deck, I would say. I mean, I guess I can do this later, but I'll just do it now, whatever.
Yeah, F6 value.
I mean, the fact they also did off 2 Tron lands is terrifying.
There's no way they have the third.
Yeah, I'm sure the Mutt will easily deal the remaining damage. I'm not worried at all. And then we have issues like, even if we had Asmo, we don't actually have a source of food other than the goose, which is not the greatest.
Yeah.
But all of those are problems for once we have the Asmo that we don't have right now. Okay, well, I'll play that. That does stuff. Specifically, when we make food tokens, it does stuff.
Seems like the opportune moment to drop the league and try Prowess instead has been claimed by chat.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I would say I don't believe in Prowess basically at all. Here's my contention with regards to Prowess, and I'm happy to publicly state this. There is no shot that cutting Ragavan from your deck to play Monastery Swiftspear is the right play. Just as an example, consider the card Monster Swiftspear along with the card Lightning Bolt. Are you aware that Ragavan is a good combo with the card Lightning Bolt? Consider comboing your Monster Swiftspear with the card Lava Dart. Are you aware that Ragavan is also a good combo with Lava Dart? I think it's insane to...
But they're just all cool promo arts. How do I zoom? How do I see the cool promo art? Whoa! I wonder if it was an Expedition, and that's the Expedition app.
Could be.
Are they just gonna mow down our creatures right now?
It does appear that way.
I guess maybe...
Well, yeah, I'm aware that Mengu's been doing well with Prowess lately. I just think, like... I mean, I don't know what to say. My fundamental premise is I'm rolling to disbelieve all claims of not playing Ragavan is right.
Yeah.
And I think that just, like, all the Prowess lists are just, like, not playing Ragavan. Like, you have to play Ragavan. I don't know what to say. If you're playing red and burn spells, you should play 4 Ragavans. I don't think this is a hot take. Okay, well, we could bring back the Scrapwork mod. I guess we probably concede the game.
I would concede the game, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good decision. Okay, so in our sideboard, we definitely want, like, Boseiju and Favs. I don't think this is a Trail of Crumbs matchup. I think it's probably not grindy enough, is my guess.
That makes sense.
I think Pithing Needle to, like, find is probably good. Just naming Karn Great Creator mostly.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it's crazy for this deck to play Ragavan, Alan. Don't worry. I want to be clear about that. I don't really know how to make space, but I definitely don't think it's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I guess it even makes artifacts.
Yes. Ragavan is a very good card, but at least this deck's trying to do some sort of synergistic thing where I can imagine being wrong. So, what do we think is bad in this matchup is one question. I guess Pirate's Ballman kills nothing that's particularly good.
I mean, it kills Matter Reshaper.
Yeah, I mean, or could, like, finish off something, but it seems bad overall.
Yeah.
That I'm not really sure to cut. Like, I sort of want to cut ones, but I'm not sure which ones I'm, like, allowed to cut is the issue.
I bet the Shadow Spear isn't that good.
I think beating them down with constructs equipped with Shadow Spear is, like, kind of a big thing in the matchup.
Yeah.
It's not, like, unbeatable, but I think it's pretty good.
Wait, is Galvblast... Does Galvblast do anything?
Well, it kills Thought-Knots here.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, that's pretty good. But it is a 1-drop. And we kind of have to cut, like, some sort of 1-drops. Maybe Galvblast is the worst one against them? I'm not very confident. I don't know. We can try that. I guess I'm mostly not really sure what to do. Because the thing is, we have to keep cookbooks.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be Gilded Goose, I guess.
Yeah.
That seems kind of insane, though.
It does seem kind of insane.
Okay, let's try this.
Okay.
I have no idea if it's right. Okay, well, I imagine this hand's pretty good.
Yeah?
I mean, mostly just, like, Ren and 6 plus all this nonsense. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I acknowledge we're going to have to play the Besage one, too, if we don't draw another land. Or we could play Saga Steelseeker, and give us another shot, I guess.
That's true.
So, yeah, I think this hand's probably good. Yeah, I think it's totally plausible to play Ragamon in this deck. I don't think that's been explored, and I think it's very reasonable. But I wanted to give the deck at least a chance as is before I start just making, like, insane radical changes to it.
Yeah.
Even if I think I might ultimately make those insane radical changes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have anything to do on 1, right? So just land go. 2-drop Stomping Ground on their end step.
Basic Swamp?
I assume that's Hardcast Dismember, and they wanted to, and they played.
Oh wait, also they appear to have mulliganed to a lot.
They mulliganed to 6. I mean,
Or to
5.
yeah.
You're right. They did. That means if we could kill the map, we'd consider doing it. I assume, but I think Besaging is obviously counterproductive.
Yeah, right.
Interesting. So now I'm not too sure what because of Voidmare. That makes some sense. I'm not too sure what to do now. Because we could just play Besaging and get Ren going. Or we could play Saga Steelseeker next turn, make a Saga token. I guess getting Ren to play almost has to be better.
I think I want to play Ren mostly because we drew Force of Vigor.
That's reasonable.
Where it's just like, now Besage isn't as important.
Yeah, and we could even pitch the Steelseeker. I don't think that's like out of the question.
Yeah. Like with Ren, I guess you're just gonna get a land every turn.
Yes. And then next turn probably to play the Saga plus something. Could be Steelseeker, could be Scrapwork Mutt. Wait. So now we can respond to this by killing this and map, and they can't use map in response because this doesn't yet add mana.
Yeah.
So we should probably just do that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Like, I suspect doing this will destroy them. It's important to respond to the trigger when you make this play, which is easy online. IRL, you have to make sure your opponent, like, stops.
Yeah. Opponent filing for comp as we speak.
Yeah, you might be right.
Because is the stack empty? Is the stack empty kind of joke?
No, it's because, like, they think it's a bug that they can't use it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they don't understand how it works.
Yeah.
Is the idea. Okay, so I want to play Saga, I think.
Okay.
And given that we're playing Saga, I'm not sure if we should play Steelseeker or Mutt. The advantage of playing Mutt is we get back a land because we'll discard a land.
Yeah.
So in some sense, like, Mutt is, like, free.
I think that makes a ton of sense and is what we should do.
Okay, even though then we'll maybe miss out on Steelseekers because we're making constructs, maybe.
Yeah.
But also, I guess the Mutt grows the constructs. So
yeah.
that argument goes both ways. Okay, I'm in.
And also, just like, if we have Ren, we're drawing a land every turn, and so returning lands to our hand.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Can you say the full name?
No. Nor will I.
If we 5-0, will you try?
I am willing to try if we 5-0. That sounds very reasonable.
Okay.
As nonsense stakes go. I simply refer to the chef as Asmo, and I do not attempt otherwise.
Yeah, it is easier to write it than to say it, although that might not even be true. Like, Ben, I assume you just copy-pasted it, but I don't know, maybe you just knew.
Yeah, I wouldn't put past Ben to just know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is the issue with using our force like we did.
I don't know that what's happening right now can be in any world described as an issue.
Yeah.
As I think our opponent is losing badly.
Well, that's fair.
So I guess I'm just gonna fetch a tap land, just like tapped Overgrown Tomb. And
Yeah,
recur it.
unless you want to cast Oval Chase Dragster.
No, I'm good. Let's
oh,
make
right, because we can make constructs, sorry.
Wait, I thought you were trolling, and it turned out you were serious. But
I was
anyway,
just like, well, we can't cast any of the other cards in our hand.
yes.
I don't play very much Modern, for those who don't know, so I forget that our land can make big constructs.
To be fair, it is pretty ridiculous that it can.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's very hard to argue that Saga is, like, good for Magic, Saga existing. Like,
Yeah.
people should not play decks where they just, like, lose to a land. That's, like, not good.
Yeah.
And I get that there's some hate cards you can play and stuff, like Dress Down kills the construct tokens on the spot, and, like, Spreading Seas makes Saga just die, Blood Moon makes it die, etc. But, like, okay, all of that is some nonsense, is my general opinion.
Wait, by FTK, do you mean Feasting Troll King? Because that's an insane thing for FTK to stand for. Because FTK, as in Flame Tongue Kavu, is very close to Charmeleon. Specifically this Charmeleon. But Feasting Troll King, I mean, maybe that one's closer to an Upkeep Company. It is a green Magic card, notably.
They're responding to me Queen Construct by killing Asmo. Sure. That's gotta be fine. So now we just, untap, make another construct.
First turn kill is just like an Upkeep Company. Because it implies cheating. First turn kill that includes Upkeep Company. That I would need to see.
Okay, so how do you feel about finding Haywire Might off this?
Pretty great, actually.
Yeah, and then we can just bring back this, the Saga.
Ooh, yeah.
That, and then we can play Saga again, and then we can destroy... I'm not sure we should destroy Saga or Chalice. I almost think we should just destroy Saga.
That's fine.
Wait, I guess I should attack first. This is a mistake, sorry. I should, because the construct...
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, like, play this.
Wow, Ren Urza Saga is busted.
Yes. I believe Project Continue to mana score our opponent as savagely as possible is going well.
I mean, they do just have a ton of cards in their deck that cost $1 million.
Yes, they're also at 5 life points at the moment.
That is not very many.
Mm-mm.
This Scrapyard mutt doing work.
Also, notably, we can alt Ren 6 and then flashback Fav.
Ooh.
I mean, we're crowning our opponents, so, like, I don't know that any of it matters, but certainly we can do that.
Can you alt cost it if you retrace it?
I believe not. Because you can only alt cost this on their turn.
Ooh, upkeep 4 Elvish Spirit Guides, Coco into Undercity Informer, Burning Tree Emissary. That is nice.
So how did that game make me feel about our sideboarding? It didn't really make me feel. I mean...
That is really like Charmeleon.
I don't know. I'm going to propose some insane things now. So, is it possible we should want less than 4 Steel Seekers? Is it possible, like, this is better? I don't know. I'll arbitrarily propose this. Yes, I do agree that Sam's stamina for sure is insane. As you have to, like, claim that one of those plays could lose.
Yeah.
But, okay, I've decided to randomly board out 2 Steel Seekers for 2 Gap Blasts. I
Okay.
have no idea if it's right.
Sure. Oh, you can retrace an alt cost? Nice.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought you couldn't, but maybe I'm just dead wrong. I'm
Yeah.
definitely not confident. So this hand is the same, another hand with the discard outlet problem. Which is to say that it has none.
Yeah. But it is otherwise a very good hand.
Well, yeah, I think it's plausible that this hand we should keep. Because, so, like, we go turn 1 Goose, and then we can go turn 2, like, Might plus Ren. If they chalice us on 2... Wait. Actually, should we go turn 1 Might?
Wait, they can't can they play Chalice on turn 1?
Well, no, but they're on the play. So the problem is if they go land go, we go Goose go, and then
right.
they can just chalice
yeah,
us.
okay.
We could just play mine on 1. Like, I sort of think this hand is a keep. It might not be, but I kind of think it is. Because if we get any discard out, like if we find any way to discard cards, like isn't our hand like kind of excellent?
Yes.
Okay, I want to keep. I think.
Okay.
Also, if we don't find any way to discard cards, I mean, I get then we mulligan to 5, but like we will be renting with like things won't be that bad. I don't know.
Also, I agree with you and think we should play Haywire Might.
Yeah, I want to play Might for sure. I'm not sure which land is to play. I guess just fetching for basic forest is fine. It seems fine. I Large Spell's obviously not like incredibly important to this matchup, but I also think there's no reason to be aggressive with it. I don't know. Basically, I guess I would say it seems unknowable to me if it's basic forest or Stomping Ground. Also, I guess drawing this is pretty awkward because now we can't later Saga for it to get us out of a chalice.
That is what Banjo Caveman just put into chat.
Yeah, I think you might be right. So I think that the list that plays so his original list played 4 fucking copies, like 1 main, 3 sideboard, with the intent of like naturally drawing constantly, and I think that's insane.
Yeah.
Like there's no shot I'd rather naturally draw a Might over like Force of Vigor or Besagio or whatever. But I could see a middle ground where we like have a few like more than 1 basically. So I guess we just play Ren. I mean, we could play Goose, Springleaf Jump, but I think getting Rendling is probably better.
I think Ren makes sense.
I don't know. 3 in the 75. Are you really tutoring for the 3rd Might ever? I feel like I could imagine this currently is 1 to be clear. Yeah. I could imagine 2. I am deeply skeptical of 3. That's basically my opinion.
Warping Whale.
Well, I think they're doing that so they can then cast an Eldrazi.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But our hand is pretty Thoughtseize proof if this is Thought-Knot-Seer, which it presumably is.
I mean, I can't. What else? What other one would it be?
Well, they wouldn't need to make the token for any of the other ones, I guess. They also could just make a construct and they just did it to do it, but that's very...
Well, also, it does die to Ren. Yeah.
Okay, it's TKS. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, because the other thing is, yeah. But again, our hand is like, what are they even going to take?
Goose? Oh, Karn was another thing. That's true.
That's true. Karn could be a reason to do this for sure, yeah. Sorry, I don't want to discount Karn. Oh my god. Okay. Well, see, the thing about Asmo is that she's a bit like Charmeleon.
She is. Asmarana Maiso to Kuldakar is a bit like Charmeleon.
Yeah, so I guess I'm going to fetch a Stomping Ground on the idea that if we ever... Oh, no, wait. Are we actually going to need multiple red somehow? I guess there could be scenarios. It's possible. I'll fetch it. I'll fetch this.
Both the Galv Blasts in our deck?
Well, it's like there could be a turn at some point where we end up Galv Blasting this and then like wanting to cast Asmo on the same turn because we draw a cookbook off the draw on this or something. So that's what I was thinking. But
also, yeah, great line, immune to Thoughtseize because all our cards are terrible. That is nice.
I mean, I admit that losing to Eldrazi-tron, a deck that I generally don't think is great, will not endear me to this deck.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I'll be off it completely after one match. That'd be completely insane. But yeah, it's not a great sign.
I would like to say that if we O5, you also have to say the name of the card as punishment.
Oh my god. O5 would be an unbelievable result. Like, it's so hard to O5. It might be bad will. I don't know. I've never played Asmo Food before.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like, my main claim is simply this card seems really fucked up to me in the matchup. Yeah. And you can cast it through Chalice, and you can tutor for it for Hour Station. So, like, this card's going to come up a lot. Like, even right now, like, I think if we just drew Underworld Cookbook for our turn, played Asmo, found a second Underworld Cookbook, we might be winning.
Yeah.
Okay, that's, like, not asking a lot. Alternatively, we could draw Wooded Foothills.
That one's not very good. Also, if we 5-0, he has to say the name. So.
Yeah, they probably should have needled Asmo Cookbook. I do agree with that, Sam. I don't think our opponent is playing optimally.
Yeah.
I guess probably Asmo would
be important question. Let's say I'm my opponent, and I'm at a competitive Ariel event, and I play the card Pithing Needle.
Your opponent, I think, does have the right to say, would you mind saying the name of the card you're naming? And I believe if you cannot do it, then you can't name it. I mean, that seems like a fair
Yeah, I would not be able to name the card.
Yeah, I think that's just fair. I think every reasonable judge would agree, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried Xenal, Asmo gave up trying. Yeah, see, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Look, I totally understand if my opponent was not capable of naming Asmo. Who is really?
Not how that works was claimed.
Okay, so that's good. So now we're cooking with gas, as they say. Pun intended.
Yeah.
So we play this. I think I discard at least one land. I'm going to discard another card when we play the Asmo.
Yeah.
But let's discard at least one land. Then we play Asmo. Find another cookbook. Play the other cookbook. I kind of just want to bin a second land. I feel like as long as Asmo's in play, we're just winning.
Yeah.
And we might need to block with the Asmo or something. Like that seems.
Oh, that's true. That's
pretty
true.
plausible.
Look, chat. I understand what you're all saying, but wait, is there any world where you want to tap Asmo to make mana and use that mana to play Asmo to get another? I guess that doesn't. If that got us to 4 foods, it would be good. But since it only gets us to 3 foods, it's not enough.
That actually less than just killing Thought-Knot and drawing a card now.
Oh, that's true.
Like, I think I'm pretty interested in that, though.
Yeah.
Because if we draw a 2-drop, we can just cast it. Right? Which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great fucking draw. Okay. So, yeah, we could play another Asmo, another cookbook. I don't know what that really gets us, though.
Yeah. I also want to be able to block.
Yeah, I think we just pass now.
And I mean, I guess if they have Reality Smasher, we're in trouble.
Oh, we're just dead to it.
Yeah.
I don't think we had lines that played around Reality Smasher. Don't worry. I mean, when you Sam, you can't say the problem now is with Reality Smasher. What do you mean? How are we beating Reality Smasher? We say go, they play Reality Smasher, we kill it with Asmo, then we die.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what? I don't have a line that plays on Reality Smasher.
Blast Zone.
Blast Zone will clean up my cookbooks.
Yeah.
But
I guess that's not that good.
Oh wait, so was I supposed to play a second Asmo in order to find a second cookbook and then keep the second cookbook in my hand, a third cookbook in my hand? Is that what I was supposed to do? Shit. I should have played around this. Yeah, that was stupid. Although if they blow Blast on 1, they do kill their own needle.
And then we get to
I mean, having Ren active is not as good as having cookbooks active, but it is something. Yeah,
and I mean their thing is down to a 1/1.
Okay, yeah, I definitely should have played a second Asmo to find a cookbook in preparation for this. Sorry, I just forgot that Plasma was a card in their deck. My apologies. But it might be okay. Okay, so we definitely kill this.
Agreed.
All right, so now the question is it time to cast Overchoice Daredevil, or is it time to play Gilded Goose and start making foods for this?
I think it's time to start playing Gilded Goose and start making foods.
I think I sort of agree because, like, I want to be able to kill their next thing.
Yeah.
And, like, playing Goose making a food now and next turn making a food kills their thing. Also, gaining 3 life isn't out of the question. Like, if they just play Reality Smasher, we'll gain 3 life.
Yeah.
So I think getting Gilded Goose going, it makes a lot of sense. Another small consideration, I wouldn't say this is the primary reason for my play. I think we can attack.
Now we can attack because we can gain 3.
Yeah.
You want to hurt the bad man. The opponent?
Yeah, VCLA, I'm not comfortable with the assumption that our opponent is a man, but I am comfortable with the assumption that they're bad.
Not bad at man, like bad like
Yeah, bad like evil.
Yeah.
Anyone who plays Eldrazi is irredeemably evil.
Yeah.
That's just something you should know about Eldrazi is that they are aligned.
Wait, I love killing the 1/1 because we know they got back Saga.
Yeah, I think killing one was pretty good. Okay, this is not great. Let's see. Now I could sack the food to gain 3 in response. But I guess I kind of wish I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, if they want to plus Karn on it, like, so be it.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna find, though. Like, Walking Ballista? I'm not sure what they'll look for here is. Yeah, okay.
Sky Sovereign? Is that
it could be Sky Sovereign. Yeah, they do. Okay. That Sky Sovereign could definitely be the look.
Yeah.
That's definitely bad for us if they find that, but it's not irrecoverable by any means. I mean, for one thing, we could still just draw it on the cookbook. I mean, it's not asking that much. It's asking a little. Or like an hour of devastation to find Asmo to find cookbook is similar.
Yeah. Though there is only one Asmo left in our deck to find, but
1 is famously more than 0.
that is famous. So incorrect use of famously.
Wait, why don't you think cookbook would help me much? If I drew cookbook, I'd play it, discard Oval Chase Daredevil.
You can't activate it because of Karn.
Oh, wait. Wise chat. Well, in that case, I'm in trouble because the Skyboat is going to kill me.
Whoa, maybe you should change the mic settings later so you don't hear Andrew in your left ear and Greg in your right. Wow, it's insane that our mic has that setting because we did not set it up that way. And maybe that's a good setting.
Okay, I appear to be dead now.
Yeah.
I'm going to concede.
Oh yeah, we're just dead to them.
Animating boat attacking, and I can't use my food tokens or anything. Yeah.
Alright, well the 5-0 dream is dead. The 0-5 dream. You can shangle the circle for mono. Huh, I can hear you in both ears. Greg is on the right though. I am on the right, that is true. Despite what it may appear on your stream, as discussed last time, I am on the right of Andrew.
Yeah, the fact that people see us like mirrored or whatever is insane.
Wait, stereo versus mono? Is this... I bet I can just do this. Wait. Unlock volume properties? Make it so you cannot hear Andrew, only Greg. Yeah, I mean, look. You did get to have a no Greg stream on Friday. So.
Yeah, we already kicked Greg off the stream literally last week. We can't kick him off the stream this week too.
Oh, we'd have to reset the stream? Okay, that is good to know. Wait, I sometimes adjust the settings mid-stream, and I thought that they would be updated. Oh, great question, Mac, about today's candle sponsor. We got a small one. So if you're not in the know, the stream is unofficially sponsored by the discount candle section at Target. Except this candle I got because my gym was doing a pop-up with a local candle artist, and I couldn't not buy a bunch of candles. So I bought a variety pack from this local candle artist. And the good thing about buying discount candles at Target is it means you save a bunch of money, and you can of course use that money to buy expensive candles from local artists. So we support shopping local and buying expensive candles from local artists to supplement your Target candles. And yes, I'm glad I was allowed back. Can we just mute and have Jesse voiceover? That would be excellent.
Sorry, I'm now in an interesting spot. I'm trying to figure out what the play is. So, see, here's the thing. We have Finale, and we could use Finale to put Asmo into play and find Cookbook.
Oh.
But it's a little weird because there's 2 more Asmos in my hand.
That's true. But it does sound pretty good.
Yeah, because the problem is if we play Scrapwork Mutt, we can't play Asmo.
Yeah. I mean, we could play Scrapwork Mutt for value, and then next turn, Finale and Asmo, and then play Cookbook.
Sure, but if we're going to do Finale for Asmo anyway, might as well Finale for Asmo.
Yeah. I think we should Finale for Asmo.
Yeah, I kind of think so too. Even it's like weird, but it seems good. Also, our opponent is not that unlikely to kill Asmo. I mean, it looks like they're playing some sort of I would like to search library. Yes. Okay.
Also, yeah. What does this bridge say to you? Mist Vault Bridge.
So they're probably playing some sort of affinity deck with maybe with Urzas and whatnot.
Okay.
It's hard to be very sure about the details. We don't really have enough information. But that's the sort of deck that I think we're probably playing against.
So I assume that card is great right now.
Yeah, I think we should just go Saga, Steelseeker, Cookbook is my proposal.
Yep.
And then we should probably main phase do the Oval Chase Daredevil thing where they don't have Relic up.
Yeah, agreed.
So do this. Well, I guess I want to put that in my graveyard, huh?
Yeah.
Choose this. Cool. And then I would like to discard a card, specifically Oval Chase Daredevil, and make a food.
Wow.
Okay, so this is pretty cool. Now we're doing our thing. Sure, we'll discard Finale. because everything else could do something.
Yep.
That is not a bad draw.
Well, put it into your hand. It's a land.
Oh, right.
You just draw it for free.
Sorry, I forgot what card I was dealing with. Okay, wait. Sorry. Let me just always yes these really quick. Yeah, the always yes won't take effect till the next time they go on the stack. That's how Moto always works. It's weird. Just a fun fact for Moto aficionados out there. Yeah, it seems like Mud is worse, Alan. That's why I didn't do it. But you know, the second, yeah. So this is definitely some sort of affinity deck. Like they're gonna cast like.
I could gather that from it was really the Ornithopter that did it for me.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I predict though the things they're doing don't go over the top of large constructs backed by Asmo dealing 6 to things.
Yeah.
So I predict we're in a good position at least. So now, let's see. Okay, so here's a thought. We could attack with Asmo. Because we're perfectly happy to play more Asmos.
Yeah.
And if they want to trade it for their 2 guys, I mean, that sounds fine to me.
Yeah, sounds great to me. And in fact, they can't really double block because you have an onboard trick.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean on a trick? Oh, you mean I can make a food and then use it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so it seems like the attack is pretty decent. I don't think there's a reason for this to get in there.
Agreed.
Mm-mm.
Here's a thought, there's a monitor.
Here's a thought, there's a monitor. Yeah, that's reasonable. So now the question is, should we try to find a second cookbook by like playing a new Asmo? Because it's like pretty good actually, but we could also just find it like
We could just
Saga for it maybe. But
ooh, that does make some sense.
But we also just want to Saga for like Haywire Might. Like
Might.
Saga or like Shadow Spear. Saga's gonna find something good.
More Asmos is what I got called a lot in Space Camp.
That's an insane quote, whoever said that. But you know. So I guess in the end, I kind of want to do nothing and like play Pirate Spellbomb and say go.
Yeah, I don't hate. Okay, yeah, I think I agree.
Or wait, I guess maybe I should probably do this thing main phase.
You should
actually.
do it main phase, yeah.
And I mean they can respond by X-Lane, but I have a 2 Oval Chase Daredevil, so that's
Right,
like
which
totally
they know.
fine. They definitely know, yes. That trigger on top in case they okay, sure. Land.
Oh yeah, I guess just tapping the thing will start working like immediately. Ooh, except we're gonna put that in our graveyard.
I think so, yeah. So sorry, tapping what thing will start working immediately?
Never mind. Ignore what I said.
Okay, so do you want to play an Asmo or do you want to play Pirate Spellbomb?
I think I want to play Pirate Spellbomb.
I think I want to play Pirate Spellbomb as well. So let's just do it. And we'd obviously draw a different land. I will play this Saga for my turn, it's fine.
Yeah.
But we are like wasting a construct essentially, because
Yeah.
we aren't going to be able to utilize like the double Saga turn optimally.
Yeah.
So I would prefer to draw a different land to play it. Which is why I'm doing all this before playing Saga. Maybe you already knew that, Greg, but I wanted chat to know it.
I did not.
Okay. I often assume Greg knows things that he may or may not.
And yeah, I
actually
do
know.
forget that sometimes you explain things to me that I already know to explain them to chat. But, you know, it's better for the bit if you're explaining them to me. But
Yes.
And then I'm like, Andrew, I already knew that.
Yeah. Acknowledged.
Forging the anchor, huh?
Reveal any number of artifacts and put the reveal card. All right, dude. I guess the idea is they're going to reveal artifacts and they're going to cost 0, but I just don't care about any of this. Sure. You sure revealed a lot of artifacts. I mean, you did draw 4 cards, I suppose. In the most technical sense. But, like, none of this matters. I'm just going to take 2. I want my foods in play to make my constructs bigger, I think. I don't really have an opinion on whether Forging Anchor is good in Legacy, but I'm pretty skeptical of it in Modern, is my comment to that, DC.
Wow, concede.
I think Concede may have been the right play.
Nothing like a nice draw 4 cards concede. Also, okay, I obviously know, but can you explain to chat what this Orvar the Old form is doing in our deck?
It's for creativity.
Okay.
So against creativity, when they put Archon into play, you discard this and copy their Archon, and then they sack Archon, and then you untap and attack with Archon that you copied.
I see. Okay.
It's a deranged creativity hate card.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah, thanks for chat. I mean, yeah, I knew that it was for Archon, but yeah.
So which of our cards is bad against Affinity? So this deck often makes things that are exactly 4/4, so I predict Gallblast is pretty good.
Agreed.
Pyrite Spellbomb may not be good. I expect it's too little.
Two small potatoes, yeah.
Like, I can't imagine finding it over Haywire Mite, basically ever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this card is good. They have, like, flyers.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that good.
Like, it's nice that it blocks the ground stuff, and obviously it's a thing to discard. But I think overall it might be bad in this matchup. I think I proposed this swap.
Okay.
Like, against E-Tron, I felt like we made a 7-6, they just lose.
Yeah.
This matchup, I expect they can win. I expect they have, like, cranial plating, they'll put on their flyers. The guys might get better. Yeah. I agree, Alan. I definitely agree. So we'll try this. Pithing Needle does name their sagas. That's, like, sometimes comes up. But I guess that's all. Okay, we really should have. I've learned after 2 matches, the second Haywire Mite in 75 is definitely right.
Okay.
It kills Thought Monitor. Yeah, I mean, that's true, H-Fang, but it's just hard for me to imagine tutoring for this, right? I get that it does some stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should board in the Needle. I'm not really sure. Okay, so this hand, it's a little awkward that Sagas are only land, but we can play turn 1 Saga Cookbook, and then on turn 2, we can... Oh, no, we don't have colored mana. Oh, I see. Okay, I guess we should probably mulligan.
I would suggest mulliganing.
It's not crazy to keep this hand, I think, because, like, we could play, like, Springleaf Drum, and then if we draw any... I guess it's really hard. Yeah, never mind. I'm off it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to construct a scenario where it'd be okay, and I started to realize the scenario was impossible. So, anyway, this Besage is going to be nice. Let's tuck a fetch of some kind. Seems pretty clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, keep in mind the play... Oh, wow. They're really playing around our post figure savagely here. I was going to say, keep in mind that we can destroy their lands, and I suspect we'll have to do so regularly.
Are the Modern Horizon tap lands indestructible?
They are.
So... Oh, you're just getting Basic Forest, right?
Yeah, I was just getting Basic Forest. I could play Stomp. Again, I really... With some decks, like, for example, I have this Heuristic with Breach... You would have kept Alan? Well, like, okay, what does it need to go right? Like, isn't it actually very hard to get a creature into play from one saga? Like, you're just hoping to rip the land?
I think he was saying that the saga would search out the,
But wait, Alan, how are you casting Asmo if you don't have colored mana? I don't understand what you're proposing. Oh, yeah, okay, that's true, I guess, but that's a long... I would describe that plan as third from the top. That's how I would describe it. So see, now I want to kill the saga.
I mean, you could just use the Force and the Steel Seeker to kill the saga and the Automaton and pay Ward 2.
Yeah, so the question is it worth essentially exchanging my Steel Seeker for this Automaton, or should we just Besage the saga? Yeah, I mean, I get that happens on turn 3, but at turn 3 you just have no lands in play as well. Like, I get that you do that on 3, but you have no lands in play at that point. That just seems not very good to me. Or at least you might have no lands in play. And our deck only has 21 lands. Anyway,
Yeah, Besage's probably better.
Wait, I was coming around to the Fauve line.
Wow.
Aren't we, like, unable to trigger this right now? I mean, if we can figure out the Goose is the thing.
Yeah, that's pretty awkward. Oh, or we could hard cast it next turn.
Oh, that's a good argument, actually. That we're going to hard cast Fauve this game.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I'm convinced by that argument. Also, I guess we can Steel Seeker and make food off the Goose, kind of, and try to get somewhere that way. Okay, I've decided I'm in for Stomping Ground, Untapped, Besage Uther Saga.
Okay.
So if we're going to do that, the next question is timing. I don't think there's a way to save the Saga for completely colorless mana. So I think Upkeep is probably the right timing.
Okay.
I guess they get extra mana no matter what I do, huh? There's no real way to, like, get them.
Yeah.
Would Draw Step. Okay. Sure, maybe Draw Step's better. You might be right, Bob and Cheese. I'm pretty open to that.
Nothing like a nice Upkeep, though.
Yeah. Everyone's right, Draw Step is better. I just didn't think about it very hard.
Definitely in the beginning phase.
Yeah, as long as we're in the beginning phase, I'm happy with it. Oh, they played a new Saga. All right, and they played Cranial Plating. Okay, well now I'm very happy we have Fav still.
Yeah.
Because I would love to destroy Cranial Plating and Urza Saga. And I mean, yeah, I'm pretty in to sack this food in hardcast if we draw nothing. Okay, we did draw nothing. Yeah. And I guess we're doing that. We should main phase.
Yeah.
I mean, are you aware it's the best phase?
I am.
It does seem like Lefto's under a lot of pressure, so maybe the second basic forest here is a good fetch.
That makes sense. Is MP1 or MP2? MP1 is the best phase.
Yeah, I think that's an insane question. MP1 is easily the best phase. MP2 often doesn't exist.
Do we have Gingerbread Cabin in this list?
Okay, so many lists have Gingerbread Cabin in them. Anything I don't want to do it in their turn in case they have a counter spell. But you may be trolling now. Gingerbread Cabin is the land that makes a food if you have 3 forests.
Oh yeah, I know what it does.
And definitely some lists have that card. The list I'm playing right now does not have it. I am not confident if that's right or wrong. I believe the idea of it though, which I will happily explain, is I think drawing Gingerbread Cabin in this deck is absolutely putrid.
Yeah.
Like, your deck doesn't have that many lands in it, and having one of them enter typically tapped in the early turns is horrendously bad.
Right.
Now, maybe it's still worth playing. I mean, obviously, it's a land that does some stuff. So, like, it's not unreasonable. But the list I was shipped does not play it on the claim that it's so hideously bad to draw, it's not worth the tutoring, like, equity. But that might be incorrect. I'm very open to playing it, but I'm currently not. Okay, well, that's great.
Wait.
So, no.
Wait. Can you play it?
Oh, wait. I guess it's not great. Let's put it into the graveyard. Okay, and then I have 1 mana here, so I can make a food by shocking.
Yeah.
But if I shock, I have to chump. So the question is, like, is a Steel Seeker trigger worth chumping? Probably. Yeah, I know you only play 1, but you can still just draw 1.
Well,
because I play any artifact,
any artifact.
4 plus 2 is 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether shocking is right. I mean, yes, I know, just that they play any artifact in their deck of all artifacts. I mean, yes, I get they didn't play an artifact last turn when they were on 2 lanes and a tap lane, but I'm predicting they'll play 1.
Okay, I think I wanna play it.
Yeah, you want to shock and chump if they do something?
Yeah.
And we're chumping with the goose?
Ooh, that I haven't thought through.
Okay, I think I'm in to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't... Yeah, okay, let's do it. Basically, it just seems like getting a land off our top is very good, is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's any artifact. What a shocker. Yeah, I admit losing to Affinity will also not endear this deck to me. Although we have drawn pretty poorly in this particular game.
Well, and we're up a game. We have 1 to lose.
That's true, I guess. I like this block. What do you think?
Yeah.
That has to be bitten.
Yeah.
That interface is insane. Choose this.
Yeah.
I have no idea who designed it. It is not good. Okay, so that's good because we can get back Beseiju.
Oh.
I mean, this combination effect is quite strong.
Okay, yeah.
We are at 4, but if we... Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how we should play this out.
Oh, I think we're gonna struggle to live.
Wait, why? For example, couldn't I chump and then Beseiju one of the
Oh,
things?
that's true. I forgot about chumping.
I'm a big fan of chump blocking.
Yeah.
Are you aware that it's fun for the whole family?
Uh-huh.
So I guess I just played as Catacombs. I might fetch for Ogre 2-1 Instep. I mean,
Makes
I know
sense.
that I have 4 life points, but
Sure.
1 is kind of the same as 2.
That's true.
I mean, it's not entirely the same. Their deck does literally play Memnite, but it is the same adjacent.
They don't have Memnite in hand. They would have played it.
That is true.
Can I name a song that came out this year that I would call a bop? I can. I would name the song... the food does have text. That's a good point. I would name the song Bejeweled at the moment by Taylor Swift because it's currently stuck in my head.
Cliffhaven Kite Sail? What the hell is Cliffhaven Kite Sail?
Well, you see, it's an artifact equipment with converted mana cost 1 that... Okay, I'm going to stop.
How? My first question is, why is it in their deck? And my second question is, no, seriously, why is it in their deck?
Wow, that's a deep cut. Oh, Cliffhaven Kite Sail, yeah.
Oh, it's like a saga target? Yeah, okay. That sounds quite dubious to me, but I agree that that is a reason.
Well, we are going to die to it, famous. Oh, I guess we could...
No, we're dead.
We're dead.
I can fetch, shock, Beseiju this Patchwork Automaton, and die the other creatures.
Wait. Can't we... We can Beseiju the thing, and then activate the food.
Oh, wait. I can Beseiju the Kite
Yeah.
Sail itself, and then chump, and then food?
Yeah.
But then I have to fetch. And I have to shock. I don't have a third basic forest.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There's only 2 basic forests.
Eating food is life neutral. Okay,
Yes, that's the problem. Eating
Yeah.
food can never
If
help.
there was another basic, we'd be alive.
So we're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are only 2 basic forests. There aren't 100 basic forests in our deck. I mean, there are other lands of value. I mean, for example, I know Alan has suggested that this Yavimaya Cradle of Growth may be wrong, and I'm pretty open to that.
Yeah.
It might be wrong. Yeah, I mostly still like our configuration. I think this is still bad. I don't know. I think we're going to be blowing up their lands a fair amount. Their, like, Urza Sagas, I mean.
Yeah.
I bet this card is not good.
Yep. You were asked if you could name a Taylor Swift song that came out this year that you would consider a bop.
Mastermind.
Nice.
So, yes. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Midnight, but I did like that song. I would say Midnight is maybe my least favorite T-Swift album, although I don't really know. Songs are not really grouped into albums in my head, so I'm not confident in that claim, but it might be my least favorite. This hand seems like a heap. It's not great, but it seems fine.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a discard outlet, but it's okay.
Yeah, but like we have Goose Saga.
Yeah,
Goose Saga's pretty good, and we have Haywire Might. Yeah, so my answer is definitely Mastermind in summary. Although, yeah, what I was saying is I'm a post-album human being, so I just don't really have songs grouped to my head in albums, so I might be misremembering something because I only have a vague sense of which songs were on which albums.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Alan does point out that
Saga's discard
Saga's
outlet?
a
Yeah.
discard outlet.
That is definitely true.
Because Urza Saga is everything.
I mean, it does kind of do it all. I want to play the 2/1s, I think.
Yeah.
Famously making our constructs very large.
Not going to attack for 0.
Well, it could matter. We might need to make mana with Goose.
An insane person that doesn't listen to albums as cohesive products.
I think claiming that's insane is bizarre. I live in an internet world, you know? Like,
yeah.
Wait, so we could just kill this.
Whoa.
I guess they would then regenerate it, huh?
Wait, exile.
Oh, wait. Yeah. So sacking our food to kill this is, like, pretty reasonable, right?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Target this.
I think they're talking about music, not.
Okay. Ooh. Alternatively, instead of making this construct token, we could cook our Oval Chase Daredevil and play Asmo.
I think that sounds better.
It sounds better to me. Flicker Cookbook does have another ability, and I want chat to know that according to Sam Black, who worked on this set, he fought hard to not have that ability.
Really?
He was like, the card is elegant and strong enough to see play without it. And according to Sam, so to be clear, this isn't what they actually said, but according to Sam, what they responded is, we don't do elegant.
Wow. Okay.
But anyway.
I wonder if it was a commander thing.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It turns out the card tap, discard a card, make a food is actually just a pretty decent card.
Yeah.
Game objects.
How ruthless of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to get into the whole Sam Watsy controversy at this time. Definitely, the story is somewhat complicated, and I have some understanding for all sides.
Yeah.
But I do think that I would like it better if Unreal Cookbook did not have this line of text.
Yeah.
I believe that would be better game.
If it was the Twitter drama of the day, we would obviously be willing to get into it, but it's not the Twitter drama of the day.
I mean, there kind of wasn't that much drama today, shocking.
Yeah.
Wow, our opponent's 3-0.
No, they're 0-0.
Oh. Mm-mm. Okay, so this hand can start cooking foods on turn 1.
And then has the Steel Seeker.
And it has the Troll King. Remember,
once
we get to 4 foods, we get to Troll King him.
Yeah.
This seems like a heap to me.
Yes.
Which discourse are we trying to yeet into the sun?
Oh, EDH sucks.
Oh.
Pioneer is amazing.
Also, isn't this a streamer we played before? Death by Taco? Or am I mistaken?
I don't remember.
Is someone else with Taco in the name?
There was non-zero drama today. Well, I haven't been on Magic Twitter. Is it that we posted about upkeep companies?
No. So I think there was drama about I don't know. There was a lot of comparisons between Legacy and EDH. I really don't know the source.
Okay. Oh, there was lots of people talking about Explorer Anthology 2 because it doesn't have
It is insane that they're attempting to yeah.
Wait,
isn't that just by Taco the Cascade person?
Oh, maybe.
Like, I'm not sure if I'm crazy or not, but I think this was the Cascade player.
Okay. Oh, you just played them. Oh, it does have Nykthos?
Oh, it has Nykthos? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's why.
Well, that's new.
I would say that my personal drama of the day is the ongoing snarking between people in competition for NRG Player of the Year.
Yeah.
In which this stream supports, friend of the stream Jesse.
Obviously, yes. Wait, I actually thought it made sense that it didn't have Nykthos. Because Nykthos is the strongest card in Pioneer, and therefore I think they should add it late. Like, they should make sure that it's not going to take over the format when they add it. And I actually thought they did a good job of adding Pioneer staples.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. I think getting the format to match more quickly may be more important than what you're expecting.
Well, yeah, I don't know. But it's based on what they've been doing so far, it seems like they don't care about it matching. Because just, they're taking their time.
Yeah, I think that's a bad approach.
They could go faster.
Yeah, I think they should make it go as quickly as they possibly can, and therefore I'm promoting those.
Yeah. But I also think the other cards, they added Fiery Impulse. That's a really important one.
So let me just... oh, wait. Does the stacking order matter? It doesn't, right? So...
No.
Do this. Always yes this. Always yield. Probably always yields these 2, I assume. Galv Blast. See, I kind of want to land.
Yeah.
I'm just going to bin this. I mean, I get that we have Steel Seeker looks for a land next turn, but I really would like to draw one.
There is Nykthos.
Like,
always yes does not work for the Daredevil. Dang.
Oh, it just doesn't work at all? Wait, really? I thought it just didn't work Okay. Yeah, I guess I am pro adding Nykthos to Pioneer. I was not aware of this particular drama, probably because I had a lot going on today, so I didn't really look at Twitter much, which is very uncharacteristic for me.
Yeah.
But, anyway, it looks like Death by Taco is just playing Murktide, is what this looks like. It could be something else, but I'm just going to keep playing Steel Seekers until morale improves.
Yep.
Okay, and before I wait to respond to a removal spell, we can't do that. That's insane now. And if he kills in response, so be it. Okay. So now, next turn, we can just put Feasting Troll King into play. Oh wow, well, this doesn't work. Huh, weird. I was unaware of that, chat. Also, I just accidentally brushed the mic, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, it seems that in this game... Wait, could I have done this turn? Isn't it 4 foods? Oh, Jesus Christ. I just don't know what Troll King does. I'm sorry. I just thought this card was 4... I thought it both made and sacked 4 foods. I just didn't know it was 3 foods. So, I apologize, chat. I have not played this card in a long time. And, yeah, the rust is showing, as it were. But anyway... Yeah, let's play another Steel Seeker, I think.
Yeah?
And I'm just going to main phase make a... Or wait. No. Yes, I'm going to main phase make food again. If they go to kill it, I can in response bring back Troll King and make a million foods.
It only makes foods if you cast it from your hand.
Oh, wait, that's true. Okay, well, I guess I'm still going to do it, though. Must I repeat they do not do elegance here? Yeah, that's reasonable.
I mean, we're clearly not that into elegance because we're playing on Magic Online.
Wait, I don't think I concede what you're just implying. Adding bells and whistles is not elegant, Greg. What Arena does is adds lots of bells and whistles. That's not what elegance is.
Yeah, that's fair, but...
I want to bin this, I think.
Yeah, agreed.
It does trigger this, but I think I still want to bin it.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's feast, shall we? Yeah, like, see exactly, like, I'm not saying Moto is great, because I would never claim that.
Yeah.
I just think that it's very, like, one of the things that Moto is good at, in some sense, is elegance. What Moto does is it lets you play Magic. There are no bells, there are no whistles, there's no auto-tapper. It does one job, and it does it well as a stretch, but acceptably.
I don't know. I think there's some grace implied with elegance, and Moto is not graceful.
Moto
lacks
grace.
So non-graceful that I hesitate to call it elegant. And hey, Karate Dom, welcome, and thanks so much for the follow.
Yeah, Karate Dom, I'm not playing Karate Dom's precise list, but it would be fair to describe my list as Karate Dom list with tweaks by Alan Wu and Simon Nielsen. So, my list is not far from Karate Dom's list. Without playing any games with his list, I immediately changed cards. Although some of the changes... So Karate Dom sent me a list with 4 Feasting Troll King, and that kind of does seem insane to me, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what the right number is, but I'm just like, there's no way it's 4. Okay, well that seems goodish.
So does another Underworld cookbook, though.
Well, we're also going to play that. Ren plus Get Back a Land.
Oh, sure, right.
I guess we might as well tap the Troll King first, though. Troll King keeps coming back now, like, It doesn't stop. I mean, this game, by the way, is a very good showing for Troll King. It seems like we might win the game solely because of Troll King, despite me putting to play 1 turn late for no reason. So...
Ooh, Karate Dom says, don't think you've ever played a post-board game with more than 2 Troll Kings.
Great. Then you should consider playing 2 Troll Kings in the deck.
And hey, Mitch the Quaker, welcome to the stream, and thanks so much for the follow.
Oh, wait, I should have actually done this first. I'm sorry, I screwed this up. I should have made this first.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because I could draw Saga, which we'd probably want to play.
Yeah.
But, whatever. Sorry.
It's okay, we won't.
We did. Sorry about that. Keep fetching forests. Read cookbook. Oh, that's very good. That finds Asmo.
Yeah.
So we just top this. Oh, no, wait. So no. God, this interface is... See, okay, I admit that what just happened, I would not describe as elegant.
Yeah.
Me pressing no there to say I would not like to bin the card is you know. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it is Kratom. Okay, they're tagging Ren. That is reasonable, but This is gonna kill them.
Yeah?
Like, I don't know. Maybe this is what our opponent has to do, but I sort of think they should just attack us and, like, hope it works out in some way.
Any target, huh? On that Galv Blast?
Galv Blast does go upstairs. I mean, I sort of suspect our troll's gonna get unholy heated at some point here.
And hey, Death by Taco, thanks for the follow. Promise you're not stream sniping, share an account with someone else, and was laughing. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, they're casting Dress Down. I guess I can let the Connive resolve, because there's no reason to respond to it.
Okay.
But then before this resolves, we want to make a food... Oh, no, wait. So we're not even going to use our Still Seeker. Because we know our top card is...
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm going to let it resolve for the lulz.
Okay, creatures lose all abilities in play, right? The Daredevil will still come back? I know that's a dumb thing to say.
I think so, but you're right.
Okay.
Paranoia about it will cause me to use this now.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not even paranoia that I think we don't understand the rules. I'm very sure we understand the rules, actually. What I think is that I don't trust that Moto doesn't have a random bug on anything at any time.
Yeah.
No. I mean, Asmo admittedly will have no abilities briefly, but I think will rapidly destroy our opponent here.
Yeah.
I guess they can chump block the troll is the idea of this play. Because... yeah, I mean, that does work.
Yeah.
But, okay. I mean, I'll attack with both even. That'll teach him.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Were we supposed... Oh, never mind. That's not how that works.
Yeah, I mean, Troll King is really taking...
Oh, wait. If we had Gal Blast the Shredder, they were dead?
Oh, wait, shit. I'm sorry. I was somehow thinking that Dress Down would stop Gal Blast, but that makes no fucking sense. I apologize. Look, chat, this is not an Aqua stream. Anyway, let's get Asmo into play.
Yeah, even though we don't get a cookbook off it.
Yeah, I think... well, if we pass the turn and they have not killed Asmo, they lose.
Yeah.
Notably. So, I think it's pretty good.
Agreed. Play Saga to knock in Spell Pierce.
That's wise. Agree. So, sorry I'm playing loose this stream, chat. It's mostly because I have no idea what our deck does, so... the basic functioning of the deck takes up far more, like, RAM than it otherwise would. But, you know. Okay.
He's really playing badly because he wants to, We all really want him to have to say the name because of an 05.
Okay, so now, wait, this gets sacrificed on our end step.
Correct.
And then I'm going to kill this.
Correct. Well, actually, it's going to kill itself.
Yeah, actually, that is a good point. It is dealing the 6 to itself. I'm not really sure our opponent could mess with me doing this, but I have no reason to let them mess with it in any way.
Agreed.
Sure. For the record, I'm not sure, since obviously I've never tested this deck, but my suspicion is that the deck with, like... the things this deck does are mostly just going over the top of things Murktide does. So my suspicion is that Murktide is a good matchup. Also because, like, a lot of things we're doing are hard to counter because they're so cheap kind of thing. Anyway.
I mean, yes, quite relevant for purposes of creatures with lifelink, but the reason it does it is so they didn't have to write the name on the card.
Yeah, that is why they do it.
Because they couldn't have it say, as randomized to the Kultakar, deals 6 damage to target, that wasn't...
Yes, space is legit a problem on this card,
Yeah.
if you're wondering. You thinking about Needle for EE? EE does seem good. Haywire Might seems bad. I know they play Blood Moon, but I think our deck plays around Blood Moon pretty well. I guess maybe we'd want it for that. I don't know. Cutting is tough. We need 6 cuts. And, like, Troll seems good is the issue. And Endurance is definitely good. So, like, what's bad?
Thanks, Ryan. Pyrite Spellbomb?
Well, they're playing Ragavan.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I get that this literally only kills Ragavan, but it seems like that's something we want to do.
Yeah.
Maybe that isn't worth playing, honestly. I mean, I guess these all kill Ragavan, sort of. This kills Ragavan. Yeah, maybe the spell can go.
Mutt, maybe?
Yeah, he's just kind of I guess their guys mostly fly.
Yeah.
Maybe Mutt goes. I mean, Steel Seeker also kind of just dies to removal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how Fatal Flaw dying removal in this matchup. It's not awesome that he dies to removal.
Yeah.
Maybe this seems like sane to me.
Asmo loves to cook things in their own juices. Yeah.
Yeah, Adam, I think you're right that the Steel Seeker might be not where it's at in this matchup.
Yeah.
I like that it blocks Rog, though. I mean, like, it's not lost on me that it blocks Rogavon.
Whoa, is Adam's name intentionally have Asmo in it as a substring?
I believe that's a coincidence.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, Adam does not spend a lot of time playing Asmo decks, but
Okay.
I don't know that for a fact. Mostly because, see, the thing about Asmo decks is they're not legacy decks.
I
famously.
see. Okay.
And I do not believe Adam spends a lot of time playing not legacy.
Okay.
So this hand, I mean, it's not bad. It is Steel Seeker and Endurance. It is no way to discard a card, but we probably still just keep.
I think so. Oh wait, they say our hand is terrible.
Is our hand terrible? Like, it's a cookbook away from greatness.
Well. Okay, to be fair, Asmo was like in the OG set.
Yeah, a cookbook.
In flavor text.
A cookbook or a saga or a devastation into an Asmo into a cookbook or like... But I guess the problem is they might counter those things if we draw them. See, okay, here's the thing, Karidom. You're going to tell me to mulligan this hand, and then Alan is going to come in with, I would never mulligan this hand in a million years.
That's true.
And you're the two people who I built this list on their advice of mostly. So then I'm going to be really confused. But you should know that I'm very confident that Alan would keep. Regardless of whether it's right. I'm pretty sure that's what Alan would do.
That's definitely true.
So, anyway. Okay, all of that said, Greg, what do you think? My biggest worry is that we're going to draw one of the outs and they're going to counter it and then we're just going to, like, be nowhere.
I think that this hand doesn't do anything and we should mulligan it.
Well, yeah, Karidom, you can be slightly more hyperbolic. Alan is actually statistically never mulliganed.
Yeah. Now, this hand has some issues, too, though.
Oh, yeah, but this hand's got to be a sneak, I assume, on 6. Is the average 5 better? It has Veil. Veil is very good.
Veil is good. I guess we keep.
I mean, I think this hand actually legitimately is a keep.
Okay.
Even
It's
though
wild that we went down to 1 Steel Seeker and we've had it in both of our hands.
It is sure wild.
Wait, I don't want to...
Oh, that's not what you wanted?
Isn't Galblast not that good?
Well, we can't cast it, but it's quite good.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it kills that. Okay.
There's a lot of cards in the deck Galvast kills.
Okay.
Now, does that make it good is debatable. But...
Ooh, Karate Dom doesn't like this one either.
Okay, well, I think it's plausible to mulligan this. I think, but I Veil is really fucked up. I mean, that's my main argument. My main argument for keeping this, which, again, may be wrong, is that Veil is extremely, extremely good. But, you know, admittedly, it's not going great so far. Drawing Cookbook Steel Seeker is one of the only ways to get out. See, I'm not so sure of that. Maybe it's true. I will say, the more we play this deck, the more Scrapwork Mutt appeals to me as a way to just be a discard enabler for Asmo. Like, it just seems like one of the fail cases of this deck is like, you can't get Asmo to the table and then your entire deck doesn't function.
Yeah.
Alright, so after talking about Veil's Graces for a while, do you think at the end of the turn I should cycle Veil to draw a card?
I have no idea. It was claimed that it was the reason we kept this hand.
Yeah, I'm not sold that cutting Mud is right, but I'm not sold that it's wrong either. I would say I'm currently undecided on the issue of Mud, so I decided to register 2 for this league with purposes of gathering data. I want to cycle this.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Cookbook, I like it. So, see, here's the weird part about what just happened. Should we play, like, Drum Cookbook with the idea that we can play Steel Seeker and guaranteed use its mana for Galblast? And then we'll have 3 artifacts next turn?
Yeah, and that they, I feel like if we play the Steel Seeker, they're just gonna kill it.
Right. Agree.
100%. So yeah, I want to do what you just suggested.
I don't really know the order I should play these in. The thing is, I'm pretty okay with them countering whatever they want to counter here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Modern be so much more fun with that card legal? Yeah, this is a question that's often been debated. I'm willing to settle the debate. No.
Faithless looting?
Yeah, I think faithless looting is like extremely busted.
Yeah. You should try the Esper version of this deck. It's probably worse, but really fun.
Wow, Esper is a wildly different combination of colors than the ones we're playing.
That's true.
Yeah, basically, my objection to faithless looting, my first objection to it is, I think Dredge with like 4 of the deal 3, gain 3 card or whatever,
Yeah.
is like a really unhealthy deck to exist in your format, and I would like it scrubbed from the face of the earth. My second thing is like the Arclight Phoenix deck was really good, and I don't know that we really need another format where Arclight Phoenix is one of the best decks. And my third thing is, I think the problems were only going to get worse. Like, it was never going to start being okay to have faithless looting. But, you know.
If you had to unban one card in Modern, what would it be? Yorion?
I believe... Well, my follow-up question to that is, am I allowed to decline? I would like to decline my option.
Are there any weird old cards that are banned, like have been banned forever, but don't actually need to be there anymore?
Yes, but I'm still not sure I would unban them.
Yeah.
Like, GTA's on the ban list, and I think would not be good if unbanned.
Okay, yeah.
But also, I don't think the format will be improved by GTA. So I don't want to unban it. Okay, I'm going to, I think, main phase Endurance so it resolves now.
Okay.
And then we can Gal Blast their guy. When we should Gal Blast their guy is...
Wait, also, can't we block their guy?
Well, yes, but, like, it will not have to attack him. So, like, we could wait till their turn Endurance,
right.
but the problem is
I see, okay.
So I'd rather just force the Endurance through.
Yeah.
And then I think we should Gal Blast their guy. And I think if they want to like play a like multi-mana counter on a Gal Blast, fine. Yeah. So I think I will wait till their turn.
Okay.
They obviously can't get Delirium this turn, or else they have to attack and lose their guy.
Right.
So that's not a problem. And then if they can't, and they can still spell what's in their turn, but at least they just spend mana on their turn is the idea.
Don't you think Modern today would be okay with Birthing Pod?
No.
Really?
The Birthing Pod deck can kill from like a 1-drop.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a statement that's been made before. I'm not the first person to say this, but okay, now I'm into I guess now is a fine time. I guess there's no reason to. Yeah, okay. This is a statement that's been made before, but here's a statement. I think Birthing Pod will never go back to being a cute value deck.
Okay.
That is a thing of the past. So anyone who's discussing scenarios in which Birthing Pod returns to being like a kind and pleasant deck that does some cool value stuff needs to like that just isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is it will be an incredibly degenerate combo deck that may have some value plan B, and that is really not good to exist. Okay, so we can only play one spell because we have only 1 green mana.
Yeah.
But I think which spell should be is pretty complicated. Because, like, getting the Gilded Goose down is kind of nice because we are, like, a little safer from Moon in some ways. I guess
do they have ways to... They probably have ways to kill Drum. In fact, we've seen a Braid. That makes me want to get the Goose down.
Yeah, I think that's what I like, too. You think Punishing Fire is a safe unban? Okay, Zach, my statement regarding that is, like... Is Punishing Fire going to make Modern better? I don't care about safe.
Yeah. The
decks that Punishing Fire hates on are the good guys.
Yeah.
My goal is not to make humans more unplayable. Yeah. That is not a good goal. My goal is to improve the format, and I think it is very hard to argue that Punishing Fire will make the format better. Like, one of two things will happen. Either it will not be good and no one will play it, or it will just be like, okay, then I don't want to ban it. Again, I believe my response to you can unban one card in Modern is I would like to decline.
Yeah. No shot dig is fine? Yeah.
I think dig is not fine. Yeah.
Do we want to kill the 1/1?
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, because it's a 4/4. Okay, yeah, never mind. I don't want to...
I think we should go to our turn.
Yeah,
and assess.
I agree.
Okay, so now we could Ren ping this or...
Wait, I want to Ren ping this, make a food... Oh, we don't have that much mana. That's too much mana.
Well, something notably that's interesting now is that Ren plus Galblast does... Oh, no, wait, no, we're not quite there. Sorry, wait. I was like, we're almost able to Galblast this. Like, we could, for example, make a food, then Galblast this, right?
Yes, we would not. The official stance of the SystemMagic stream is that nothing should be unbanned from Monarch.
At least I can't name it right now. Maybe I'm not thinking of something, but I think most of the things on there are pretty heinous.
Hey, Insane Goon. Things are going great. We are, I guess we're 0-1, but things are looking very good in Game 3 with our Asmo Food deck.
Is this Game 2? Did we lose a game to Murktide?
Oh, I guess we didn't lose a game. This game was just going badly at the start.
Yeah, so it seems close to me whether I should Ren Ping or make a food Galblast.
I want to make a food Galblast.
I think I do 2. Okay, let's do that. And if we're doing this, I would like to... Oh, wait, sorry. So
you have to use drum, but that's okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we might take a little damage as a result, but I guess that's just fine. And I'm definitely main phasing.
Yeah. You're the bad guy playing Murktide at the RCQ this weekend. That's totally fine. We are fans of playing the best deck. Whatever the best deck for you is. What's the worst artifact land? The white one? Probably, but I predict it's too good. I think your point about Jite probably not doing much is a good point.
Jite Unbanned is not going to do anything, and also the thing it's going to do is to make humans worse.
Yeah.
And I will continue by the limit test is, my goal is to not unban any card that will make humans worse.
Yeah.
And any who poses such a card,
we were said if we were forced to ban a card.
Oh, if we're forced to ban a card? Okay, I think if I was literally forced, I believe I would pick... Well, see, I might pick Simian Spear Guide because I thought the Simian Spear Guide decks were bad at the time.
Okay.
So, I don't think Simian Spear Guide decks were banned for power level reasons at all. I think they were just, kind of bad, and they banned Simian Spear Guide and made them worse. And, I don't know, if Belcher's a little better, we'll be a little more sad, but it won't be the end of the world, is this kind of where I'm coming from. But, that's my best answer as of now. Again, I would maybe Golgoi Grave Troll. It's another one that I expect to do nothing. Yeah. Basically, I think there's a lot of options of cards I expect to do nothing, and I will probably try to find.
Wait, would Bridge from Below do something?
Oh, probably not. That's another fine answer. Basically, I believe I can find a card that will do nothing. Oh, sorry, that's not what I wanted. Cool. And despite Risk of Ragavan, I sort of think we should start the beats.
Pew,
yeah.
Pew.
Well, it's always tough to figure out whether you should attack in this exact spot because,
we do have Ren, too.
Well, yeah. So, if we attack and they Rog, they can kill Ren, but Ren also isn't doing all that much.
Yeah.
I think it's fine to attack.
Okay. You can play Saga, have it immediately die, and then get it back with Ren.
That is an option. Yeah. I'm not sure why I don't want to do that, but I suppose. Yeah, so Punishing Fire is that keeps coming back every turn with Grove of the Burn Willows. You just get to tap Grove, they gain 1, then you use the mana from your Grove to bring back Punishing Fire. And that's pretty messed up. Okay, they're killing all our artifacts, so I guess I will gain 3. Don't love them killing all the artifacts here, but...
Oh yeah, it does make it hard for us to make green mana.
Yeah, some would say we're unable to. Okay, well, I guess I'll play that.
Yeah. You can now discard Urza Saga to make a food.
Yeah.
And get Urza Saga back.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. It's going to be countered.
Sure. That might be reasonable. I'm not sure, but it's definitely fine.
All right, well, they're on a 5-turn clock.
Yeah, I think I want to counter that on the idea that we can use the cookbook to make a food, and then we can use the goose to use the food to make green.
Yeah.
Which, again, is reasonable, I think, but... Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, what if we were forced to unban a card, but then we could ban Grove?
Oh, sorry. Okay, no. If I get to unban... So I actually do have an answer if I'm allowed to ban, then unban.
Okay.
In that case, I would like to unban Mox Opal and ban Urza Saga.
Ooh, okay.
But...
Oh, look, a mountain.
Yeah, I do like mountains. I guess I should attack first. Basically, I think that it is more fun. I generally think the decks that like use Mox Opal to like accelerate are more fun than the decks that just like use Saga to get like a pile of value.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Depths is also a combo piece. You really don't want to unban it. It'll be really disgusting.
Yeah,
it's like a legacy combo deck. Oh no. I think GSZ Dried Arbor is just that's some nonsense right there. I actually like Mox Opal over Saga. Like, basically, again, it's not like a power level argument. It's just like, I think it's more fun to say, oh, if you play a lot of artifacts, you can do stuff earlier in the turn.
Yeah.
Than to say, if you play a lot of artifacts, you can get, like, just oodles and oodles of value. Like, I think one of those two play patterns is more fun, and it's the one that accelerates you.
Yep.
Because, like, one of the interesting things about Mox Opal, for example, is that, like, well, obviously Mox Opal is an insane card in your opener, but, like, you legitimately play games where you draw Mox Opal and are sad. And I think it's kind of fucked up that with Saga, what happens instead is Saga is great on turn 1, great on turn 10, great in your opener, great upside down, great on the moon. Like, I don't love that.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do.
Do you know that it's great on the moon? I don't know if Magic's ever been played on the moon.
Oh, yeah. That is true. I think it has never been played on the moon. God, I got caught up talking about nonsense, basically.
Wait, do you want to deal our opponent 1 or keep plussing, I guess?
I think we keep plussing, probably.
Okay.
It's not great. Yeah, I also do agree with the Kane's point here. Noted Mox competitor, Kane.
Mox competitor, yeah. Well, wait, what did Kane win? It was something that...
Kane won a Mox Showcase qualifier.
Okay, so now is a Mox competitor.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And basically, Kane, like, it's really bullshit that, like, Eldrazi Tron gets to play Saga, okay? Like,
yeah.
That's some bullshit. Like, I'm not saying that it's not okay for people to, like, try to utilize these cards with, like, a little less artifacts. You don't have to be, like, Affinity or something.
Right.
But, like, E-Tron, literally, like, they have Sagas and Karns and a few Walking Ballistas. And they're just like, yeah, Saga's too messed up. Play it anyway. Like, I do not like that. And that's not the only deck either. See, like, we're wasting a lot of their time with this run, at least.
That's true.
It's not a flawless solution to the situation, but, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm plussing it to gain 3 life.
Yeah. That's better than dealing 1.
Yes. You're changing your answer to depths for very unselfish reasons. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Adam.
Yeah.
But something Chad should maybe know about me in general.
Merit Liege just dies to solitude has been claimed.
Yes, that's quite the claim. I'm going to let it die now.
That makes a lot of sense.
So, something Chad should know about me in general is I'm very anti-unbans, like, kind of in general in all formats. Mostly because I just don't think bans and unbans are symmetric. I think a lot of people think... I'm going to not play this in case you want to discard it, but it doesn't really matter.
Sure, okay. And we do have a lot of cards to discard, but...
Well, yeah. Yeah. Classic claim, Emrakul, the promise that was not good against Plagueis is gain 13. Yeah, very well reasoned. Basically, my opinion on unbans and bans is, like, when you ban cards, you have this really large harm where these cards that people invested, like, time and money in, they can't play anymore, or, like, they open in booster packs, they can't play anymore, and it's really harmful and damaging to the game. And when you unban the cards, it's not like those harms are undone. Those people already were, like, sad and sold their cards, or, like, the decks they were going in before aren't playable anymore, or just, like, generally, you can't go home again, is kind of my opinion. Okay, let's concede.
Agreed.
I think I mostly still like card decks configured, though.
Wait, what if we cut a Steel Seeker for a mutt?
Okay, that sounds reasonable to me. Sure.
Also, I now see that Pyrite Spellbomb has lots of targets.
I could have brought it back in.
No.
Okay.
I think it was good where it is.
I want a mulligan. Is that crazy? We have Goose Wren, but, like, we also have 2 actual blanks in my hand. I feel like 2 actual blanks is kind of a big number of actual blanks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there is the 4-2 beatdown line, but we have the Overgrown Tomb in our deck, so we could go Goose, Wren, Oval Chase, Daredevil. I mean, maybe this hand's supposed to be kept.
I kind of want to keep it, mostly off the strength of Ren.
No, I think I'm in.
Okay. I feel like hands where we've been going off with Ren have been really good.
I mean, yeah, that is generally true. I mean, it's the best card in Modern, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously, by the way, I think what happened last game is very unusual in the sense that, like, obviously our deck just has basically force first to fetch.
Right.
And we fetch them every time because we know they have Blood Moon.
Right.
Like, it's supposed to shut off our sagas, but, like, us being able to cast spells in Blood Moon is going to be very unusual.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
please play Ragavan. Please play Ragavan. Or DFC. Either one. Damn it. I asked so politely, too.
You did.
Well, now we have the Shadow Spear, at least. So, you know, there's that.
That's true.
Yeah, I do not like what's happening in this game. Zach, you cannot keep proposing cards that see Legacy play. Trust me, all the cards that see Legacy play are not okay. All of them. DRS is in fact banned in Legacy, to be precise.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow.
It was like the best card in Legacy when it was legal. To be fair, I never know what I'm saying either, so you know, I definitely don't blame you for not knowing what you're saying.
Oh yeah, it does see no Legacy play. Yeah, I also don't know anything about Modern or Legacy, so this is all fine. He looks so mopey.
Well, you see, they allow these cards called fetch lands in Modern, and you can exile one every turn to make a mana. See, that's quite strong, as it turns out. Also, when you're done making mana, it then turns into gaining you life, or draining your opponent, or being graveyard hate. It does it all for 1 mana. DRS, and yeah, it is true that one of the downsides of, one of the upsides of being Deathrite Shaman is that Ren and 6 would see a lot less play for many reasons, such as your lane's getting exiled by your opponent, your lane's getting exiled by you. But it's still a really bad idea. Like, how I would describe this is sort of like if you have your house is on fire, so you decide to hit it with a hurricane. That's how I would describe.
I bet that would help with the fire.
Oh, it sure would. It sure would.
So, I now see the issue with the hand that we kept.
Yeah, it's not working out great. I'm going to fetch Overgrown Tube here. My next one can fetch Forest.
Uh-huh.
Look, Greg, the worst that can happen is that we just do poorly in this league.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is true that we have not drawn a high number of non-lands in our hand that basically needed to draw non-lands. But it still possibly was a mulligan. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Man, this thing's going to get trample and lifelink.
I mean, okay, what's nice is our opponent kind of has to counter this. And also...
I mean, or kill it.
Sure, but they have to do something about it.
Yeah.
And there's more where that came from. And when artifacts hit the grave battlefield, which they probably will at some point, we do get it back. Like, it's not a bad exchange.
Excellent use of the add quote command. Glimpse of Nature?
Glimpse of Nature? Oh, so Glimpse of Nature is like a card that's playable in like Elf Ball combo decks. It also does see Legacy play. Admittedly, I think there's some. I think those decks are probably more okay in Modern, partially because of the existence of Ren and 6. I still don't like love those decks existing, but it's definitely the best idea Zach has so far proposed.
How do I see our quotes?
Attila's the Murktide of Andrew's house. Wow, that's an insane quote. I wonder in which context I said that, or Greg said it.
Oh yes, okay, some quotes have been deleted. That's fine. Meteorites aren't subtle.
Oh, God. We say a lot of ridiculous things. And by
Yeah.
we, I mean like 80% me, but 20% Greg.
You know, I am the nonsense half of the stream. You gotta start holding up your
My end of the deal?
your end. Yeah.
Okay, let's kill this Rog one, even though it kills our Ren.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I think there's a decent chance they're, like, baiting us and they have another Rog, but, you know.
Yeah.
That just kind of is what it is. Or as Jesse would say, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Chat,
Yeah, you, Jesse.
Oh, look, it's my favorite guest host, Jesse.
Yeah.
Unclear if my favorite actual host or not. It really depends on Greg's behavior going forward.
Wow. Yeah, at least one person was legitimately confused and thought I had been kicked off the stream and replaced by Jesse.
Yeah, we did get that feedback that someone thought Greg was legitimately just gone.
Yeah.
You guys should also know that while Jesse was visiting, I was sure to preface the phrase "it is what it is" with "as Jesse would say," regardless of including in the presence of Jesse.
As I believe I said this on the stream, but the worst part was when Jesse was sitting there and Jesse was just like, "It is what it is," and I was like, "What? Insane!"
Add Jesse. Oh, that's great.
Oh, now I have to make a Jesse list too. What a disaster.
Hashtag Jesse list. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse could restream our stream.
Yeah.
That Jesse could make a Twitch channel that she would get so many more viewers than us.
Oh my God.
Don't do that.
More and more people are saying this.
Wow, Greg and Andrew are both guest stars. Actually, yeah, Jesse is one host, and the other host is this Charmeleon.
Oh yeah, it's the classic host Jesse co-host Charmeleon. Yeah, I mean, if our Troll King resolves, definitely we're in a decent spot. I'm a bit worried it will not, but you know.
It doesn't have reach, does it?
No, that's not among its many abilities. Like, it's possible we should even wait a turn because of this. Like we should, like, suit up the Shadow Spear and hit.
I mean, they are baiting us.
Well, like, they have a counterspell, though, right?
Oh, I guess.
But, like, if we, if we equip, like... See, I sort of think...
Well, okay, but I did win another RCQ. Also, yeah, I guess I didn't buy Andrew a cocktail. I bought Andrew some wine.
Yeah, technically I was purchased some wine, that's correct. I want to play Ren and equip Shadow Spear. With the idea of, like, we play Ren first and, like, put them in a bind.
Oh, I see, okay.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, like... Okay, cool. Get back some sort of land. Equip. And the biggest advantage of this is I don't want to fetch shock, is the thing.
Yeah. Moscato is a cocktail where you mix white wine with sugar. That is accurate.
I did do that, yeah.
Well, you did not mix the wine and sugar. You just ordered the Moscato.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we just agreed that is what Moscato is.
Yeah. How many more fetchable lands would you say there are in this deck?
Not a massive number. Not an enormous number.
Is it 0?
I think there's a third stomping ground.
Okay.
I'm not sure there are any more, but I know there is a third stomping ground.
How's the food?
Oh, wow. Okay, they're showing Shadow Spear. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, the food, the deck. I was like, like...
I like the idea that Jesse just randomly asks us about the food, and we just have to interpret which meal she's referring to. But, yeah, Jesse, so far we're 1-1, and I would say...
Wait, we're 0-1. Oh, wait, we beat Affinity.
We beat Affinity. We're 1-1.
Wait, dang, so the 0-5 and the 5-0 Dream are both dead?
That's correct.
Damn it!
And I would say we're currently losing this match to Murktide, and so far I have not been incredibly impressed by this archetype, but, yeah, I don't know.
No, you have to say you're very impressed by it, and 100% to play it at the NRG Champs.
Yeah, I don't really want to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% of the food in Minneapolis is great.
Yeah, it's just the city of food, you know, that's what they often call us.
We had some nice Thai food for dinner tonight.
We did have some nice Thai food.
Yeah. Yeah, DC Sports, you get that one for free.
That I'm 100% to play food, just to be clear, is this the information that DC gets for free?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Wait, you went back to the pizza place literally the next... You went back to Boluto? That is insane.
That is insane.
Wait, didn't you do that the first day you had Boluto? Or was that David?
I don't think that was me.
That was
I think
David.
that was David.
Minnesota does have good food.
Well, I pray to be deceased.
Yeah.
Someday we'll defeat death by taco.
Yeah.
I don't know when. Yeah.
Even if it's not actually death by taco, it's
So what I would say about Minneapolis and food is, look, like, first of all, if you live in any reasonably sized city, probably if you go to good places in that city, you will get good food.
Yeah, we're big fans of Rectangle here. I mostly like it for their vibes and cocktails, but Andrew likes the pizza a lot.
I like Rectangle's pizza.
I also like their nonsense pizza.
Like, basically, what I'm arguing is mostly, like, I just don't think it's all that meaningful to decide the food from a big city as bad or good.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? You're living in a city with, like, bajillions of people and bajillions of restaurants, and obviously, if you go to a lot of them and find the good ones, you will find good ones.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not like you're going to be in a massive city and there's just going to be no good restaurants to find.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's some, like, measure of density, like good restaurants per square mile or something is useful. But I just think generally it's not very meaningful to describe food from a large city as bad or good.
Also, okay, I have to complain about this quote list for a second. The fact that, like, quote 1 was added and deleted, and now, like, they don't all move up to change, you know? Quote 1 is just forever gone. That's insane.
That is insane.
Ooh, the nonsense pizza is too much for me. I love their nonsense pizzas.
I probably feel Giptonta. I'm not too sure what that means. But our hand is extremely good.
Yeah, its hop was adding some, like, nice, like, philosophical quotes and then deleted them. Ooh, it's a measure of the food EV if you choose a restaurant at random.
Okay, well, I don't know Minneapolis is good on that metric.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that's, like, not very useful as a metric.
Cookbook and Ren is a combination effect.
Oh,
yeah.
Are we playing against prowess? Okay,
Ooh.
the much rumored prowess. Yeah, this deck
Bring it on.
that I have a relatively low opinion of, but you know, we'll see. I mean, I think we're not going to cast Ren, right?
We're going to go get Asmo Randomized Kuldkar.
It seems like getting Asmo here is insane.
I agree. And then just immediately kill the Soulscar Mage?
Yes.
Yeah, seems great.
I will say my favorite part of this deck so far is Finale of Devastation. I've really liked drawing that. My least favorite part is how often Asmo Scenes get stuck in our hand. Steelseeker has seemed decent, is my description of Steelseeker. Like, it's definitely not, like, far below the modern power level, but it's also not that impressive. I didn't main phase this.
Yeah, we do need to start slamming exclamation point quote 7.
Quote 7 is a great quote.
For those who don't know, Attila is one of Andrew's dogs, and when I say dog, I mean rat. Because if you're thinking, like, imagine in your head how big a dog should be, this dog is smaller than that.
Debates about Attila species are common in my household. Just so chat knows. Okay, so I'm gonna recur the Verdant Catacombs here.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna fetch a forest. I don't think Prowess typically plays Blood Moon, but you never know.
Yeah. Also, like, our life seems a little...
Oh, it seems quite relevant. And then we could just make 2 foods, and then, like...
Oh, it's not a Chihuahua.
Attila's not a Chihuahua. He's a Yorkie. Actually, he's a Morkie. He's half Maltese, half Yorkie, but he's just very tiny.
I did not know that you had a Chihuahua, Zach.
Yeah, small enough to have blood sugar problems is correct.
Wait, do you want to main phase kill Soulscar Mage?
Is it right to do so now?
Maybe not. I don't know.
I think there's a chance. I want to, like, see how they attack and stuff.
Sure.
Like, I get that, like, we could get -1 counters we don't really want.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
But I think this, like, could be correct to wait. It's also 6, like, it's small. Yeah. But
yeah.
The claim about blood sugar problems is correct. When Attila was, like, a tiny puppy, he no longer has this issue.
Yeah.
But, like, so it turns out if you have, like, really small dogs, like, ridiculously small, they can have issues where, like, if they don't eat for even, like, a short period of time, they can have blood sugar problems, and they can kind of, like, pass out and, like, go into a coma sometimes. So if you think your dog is ever like not eaten for a while and like suddenly seems really lethargic, you have to like really quickly make them get food into them, basically, or like give them some sort of like blood sugar drops which exist, like. But yeah,
he does like to chew on socks. It could be to keep his blood sugar up.
I mean, you gotta get that blood sugar up somehow, you know. So our opponent has expressed iteration into not a land. I predict that they wanted a land.
Wait, I like blocking here.
Wait, what could they have even?
And if they have a 0-mana spell, we just respond by...
So you just want to block and then like go to damage, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, I guess maybe they have like Spike Field Hazard and we're getting got here, but I don't even feel like we're getting got.
We did not get got. I guess I can untap. I can kill this anytime. Yeah. I feel distinctly not gotten at the moment.
Yeah.
I also could put Feasting Troll King into play.
This deck plays 2 mutagenic, 1 gut shot. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they had mutagenic, it would have been okay, right? We would have just
killed their guy in response. I mean, yeah, like I think if they have gut shot, like so be it. I know they play mutagenics main. I guess I didn't know they played gut shot main. In fact, but I'm not sure that is worthy of respect. Oh, sorry. I just somewhat decided not to put Troll King in, but it's debatable.
Yeah.
I think just killing all their guys forever is a great plan.
Yeah.
Oh, we might want to fetch the black source now. We could play this. I guess we don't really want to.
Yeah, I can't imagine wanting to play it, but...
I guess we might as well fetch it, though.
Are there more Feasting Troll Kings in the deck or in chat? Great question.
Yeah, that is a good question. I think there's only 2 in the deck, so I think the answer is clearly chat.
And I mean, yeah, of the 48 people viewing right now, I feel like at least 25 are Feasting Troll Kings. So, and plus this one's going up on YouTube, and so I feel like a lot of Feasting Troll Kings. If you're watching on YouTube and you identify as a Feasting Troll King, comment below in the chat and let us know.
So our only real sideboard card for this matchup is Endurance.
Called out.
And I think Friday's stream will be going on YouTube. Jesse,
Friday's stream will be on YouTube, yes. We have some subset of the streams we've done so far will be saved. Approximately like 6 random ones from the past, and then all of last week's streams, and then starting with this one, they'll all be on YouTube.
Okay, I propose this sideboard plan.
The same one as last time?
Well, they play DRC.
Okay, yeah,
and they don't play Murktide, but they do play Breach as a value card. Like, there's no combo.
Yeah.
But, like, I think that's enough to want Endurance. And it seems like this is just, like, not what the game's about. Like, isn't it about, like, us staying alive? Mostly, if we stay alive, we'll just kind of win.
Yeah.
I will say, if we keep boarding out Steelseeker, it will cause me to think this deck is bad, because I was pretty sure it was bad pre-Steelseeker.
Board out the Dart because they have lava. Board out the Mutt because of Lava Dart.
But is Mutt dying to Lava Dart actually bad? Is my question.
Oh yeah, Zach, you don't want to unban Mycosynth Lattice because of Karn the Great Creator?
Wait, actually, I don't mind that one.
Oh really? Okay.
Well, okay, what I will say about Mycosynth Lattice is it definitely does suffer from the problem of it's really unfun to lock people out with Mycosynth Lattice, but it definitely wasn't OP.
Yeah, okay.
And it might be and at least it doesn't hate on humans, you know?
Yeah.
It does, like, I think to be clear, I disagree with this ban when it happened. This hand is interesting. It's not terrible. Like, we can kill their first thing, but I guess we kill it, like, a turn late.
Yeah.
We can probably just, like, do better, right? Even though we have a Saga.
I have no idea if this is a keep or not.
I mean, I think I'm probably pro leaving Lattice banned, but I think it's closer than many of the options proposed.
I like this hand a lot more.
Me too. How many Sagas do you want in it?
I have no clue.
Basically, I don't know what card to tuck. I guess it's Overgrown Tomb.
Probably.
And we just want second Saga? That seems reasonable, right? Okay, I'm in for that.
Yeah.
Saga is better than everything else our deck does. I think the best thing our deck does is Asmo, to be honest. I think Asmo is pretty messed up in this deck, but I admit that Saga is very good.
It also felt very good against our against Prowess.
Okay, well that's good. We start churning out foods. I mean, I'm still gonna play Gilded Goose, but
yeah.
See, the thing about Gilded Goose is you don't want to remove Gilded Goose because that'd be killing the goose that lays the golden eggs.
Good point.
So that's why you should never kill Gilded Goose. Oh, I was supposed to fetch red green there maybe. I didn't think about that hard, but
oh yeah, definitely.
Well, it's definitely close because like electrical matters and we have the Spring Leaf Drone to make red.
Yeah.
But I predict maybe I was still supposed to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to block here, obviously.
Yeah.
I would say that I think it is reasonable to unban Lattice, but it does fall in the camp of doesn't do anything good for the format. What I like about it the most is it doesn't hate on humans. I mean, that's just my limited test. My limitest test. Anything that hates on humans is hating on the good guys.
Yeah.
No, humans has never been the villain of Modern at any point. It has never happened. Also, I'm getting punished.
Yeah.
I guess only kind of. I mean, but you know.
Is the second Canadian RC this weekend? I think yes, right?
It is this weekend. Yeah, that is correct. I'm happy to talk about what I expect in that tournament, but yeah, I think it should be pretty interesting. Basically, so what I think is interesting at the Canadian RC specifically, Shattering Spree. All right, replicated one time. Okay, declare your replicate target. Sure.
Wait, make the food.
No, I mean, yeah, I was sorry. I was intending to make the food.
Cool. This doesn't trigger prowess again, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm not sure it's the final RC, but it might be because I'm not sure if there's like RCs in weird places. Like for example, I don't really know when the Australian RC is. Like, I suspect Calgary's the latest one, but I really could not swear to it. That's what I would say.
It does trigger Magecraft. That's true.
Oh, nice. Okay, so now I'm going to play this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we're going to fetch with it, though.
I assume we just want to make a 3/3 here.
Definitely. I mean, we're definitely making a 3/3. And we'd prefer not to block with it, but we could.
Well, now that they only have one card, I kind of want to block with it.
Well, I mean, okay, here's the counter argument. If we make a guy and equip Shadow Spear to it, like, don't we just, like, win the game?
Oh.
I propose taking 2.
Okay, we can take 2.
Because I don't want to block and lose it to, like, Lava Dart or something.
Sure, okay. Or mutagenic growth, or...
Exactly.
Okay.
And they kind of have... But see, like, I want to state here, I almost want to fetch a basic forest again.
Just to preserve our life total?
Yes.
Sure, that's fine.
Like, I mean, I get that, like, we couldn't have been in a situation where we want to play the Spellbomb or whatever, but it sure doesn't seem like that's actually going to happen. Okay, so now here's the real question. So we can make another construct and find the Shadow Spear and just have, like, good blocks. But then we can't equip Shadow Spear and attack this turn.
I think I want to do that, but I am not knowledgeable.
No, I think you're right.
Okay.
I mean, I think I think it's maybe worse against, like, another Shattering Spear or something, but it's mostly better.
Yeah.
And then we re-Saga. Then we play Pyrite Spellbomb. I mean, then we could even honestly attack for 6, but that's probably too aggressive. There's probably no need for that.
Yeah. Chat is pointing out that they apparently have...
Yeah, but I okay, my concern with the foreshadowing speed thing is, like, I just don't know that we're actually beating another Shattering Spear right now. Like, I think that, like, just, like, saying, okay, if you're Shattering Spear right now we lose, but otherwise we win is a pretty reasonable spot to put our opponent in.
Yeah.
Anyway, we now get to play for what has been described as the People's Trophy.
Yeah. Ooh, the weekend of 16th to 18th is the Gathering Showdown Series. So...
That's, I think, one of the RCs.
Okay.
But, yeah, the Jund 5-0, yeah, that's correct.
The Jund 5-0.
Yeah, so far, I would say that this league has lowered the probability that I seriously consider this deck for champs.
Yeah.
But
would you say that since we're playing a Jund deck, if we get the Jund 5-0, you still have to name
Asmo? I'm not sure I would say that. Also, this game's a sneak, right? All I ever want to do is draw Finale to Devastation.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't know what to say, chat. My main takeaway from this so far is I love Finale into Asmo, but I'm not...
Look. Prowess.
Oh, it does appear to be fast. They revealed Giganta. We actually could have known that while we were mulliganing, but it's okay. We simply did not.
Yeah.
All right, so now, should I find Stomping Ground? It's like the same situation. I think maybe yes.
I think yes.
Okay. Yeah, Finale is very good. My biggest complaint with this deck is that you only get to register 4 Finales, and also drawing Asmo itself is way worse than drawing Finale. So I'm not really sure the deck as a whole is that great, but I love Finale.
Also, insane comment that our opponent is currently double queuing in the Brothers War competitive sealed league.
Oh, okay, good to know, I guess. They're also 0-0. Man, everyone is out in these queues playing Prowess. Chat, I would like to state once again, I really don't think Prowess is good. But if it's good, then I think you should play a list that contains 4 Ragavan instead of 0 Ragavan. You'll notice how all of the creatures our opponent controls right now are worse than Ragavan, and if one of them was Ragavan, we might be losing.
So wait, there is mutagenic growth.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I agree with, okay.
I'm not going to respect the growth every time. I just don't think that's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can play Saga, and then we can just... I think we should just do everything. I think we should just Finale for Asmo, play Drum, and probably play the Haywire Might.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I guess I could end up with Asmo and Taft, but I think I'd rather block with this, if anything.
I think so, yeah.
So... Oh, wait, I can also...
Wait, do you want to just not sack the food? That's maybe better.
Oh, wait, you want to play... Wait, so you want to play something like...
Play Drum, use...
Wait, I want to play Cookbook, actually, is what I want. I guess there's lots of discard a card.
Oh, with the other... Wait, we haven't played a land this turn, right? Or we have?
No, we have. It's turn 2. So, we played the Saga.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're going to play the Cookbook. Yeah.
Oh, rather than playing the Might.
Yeah.
Okay, then do that.
Yeah, I think getting the Cookbook into play is pretty good here. I mean, I get that we'll have to discard real cardboard because we don't have whatever its name is in our hand, but I think we're pretty into that.
Yeah.
What about Splinter Twin? I would not unban Splinter Twin. I believe that it's mostly another scenario of, like, it will not make the format better. Like, I think it's incredibly hard to argue that it would.
Yeah.
Basically, one of two things will happen. Either Splinter Twin will be one of the best decks, and Splinter Twin is, like, extremely stifling to metagame diversity, or it won't be good, in which case, why are we unbanning it?
Ooh, Alan has claimed that what we just did was sack a food so that we can discard a card and make it.
But, no, that's not true. We're up on mana.
Right.
We're basically, we've gotten the Cookbook into play, which pulls us +1 mana, and my claim is that turning one of my cards in hand into a mana in the situation is good.
Yeah.
So... That's pretty much straightforwardly my argument.
I think there are many, many people who would be made happy by Splinter Twin being unbanned.
Well, would they be happy if it was good or if it was bad?
I don't think it matters.
Okay, I think it matters. Counter argument.
Oh, do we? I guess we do want to activate this.
I think almost certainly we want to
just
activate
discard Mutt.
I think.
Oh, Haywire Might seems fine.
I'm not sure between the two actually. I guess
Might and Mutt.
I guess Mutt's fine. I think lots of people would like it. That doesn't mean we should do it. Lots of people would like lots of things. Also, I think they might like them short term. Yeah, I think I'm gonna discard Mutt.
I mean, it does have Unearth.
Yeah. I mean, that is the best argument for it, I think.
Ooh, that must be a good draw.
Well, I think it is a good draw. I mean, I would like to kill that Iconoclast for
I
sure.
am very interested in killing the Iconoclast.
But the question would, like, making a construct very good is the
I do
issue.
understand that. I mean, we could just kill it with Asmo.
That's true. You want to, like, discard Might or discard Steelseeker, make a food, kill the Iconoclast, make a construct. I guess that's pretty good.
That seems pretty good to me.
And we can also play the Pirate Spellbomb, right? We can't use it, but we can play it.
Yeah.
Because
we're not going to be blocking with Goose anyway.
That seems reasonable to me. And I'm not sure which of these two we want to discard.
Watsy just renames Kiki Jiki to Splinter Twin.
Well, that is true. That, like, Steelseeker...
I mean, I would rather discard Might.
I think I would too.
I think that's easy.
Okay. I think I'm with you. So we're going to do this. We're going to play the new Saga. I will tap Asmo, I guess, to play Pirate Spellbomb, or...
Wait, I want to tap the Goose.
Tap the Goose? Sure. I mean, I don't think we're going to block with either.
I don't either, but I like the threat.
Okay, and you want to play the Fire Spell, and let's see, should I main phase sack? No, I guess I have to, yeah. I just don't want them to make any tokens.
Yeah.
I mean, the construct will only be 4/4 this way, but 4/4 is still pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Titanic. Yeah, Chad, I think everyone agreed that we're ditching mine.
Yeah.
It just the main issue is like we're gonna keep having the option to make constructs because we just like have all these sagas, and it's making constructs is gonna be superior Steel Seeker for the short term. I guess next turn maybe we'll run out of cards to discard.
Yeah.
And we'll want a Steel Seeker maybe. That's plausible. So I'm somewhat inclined to block with this construct.
I am too.
Okay, I want to not block with Asmo,
I agree.
Okay. It seems that like not blocking risks death a lot, and blocking with one thing is a nice compromise where like they're bolting the construct.
It does make it a 1/1.
Yeah, but you love to see that they didn't bolt Asmo.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well let's draw our card. Yeah, so usually in this situation, it makes sense just to float one because you can make construct the other one later.
Sure.
And I think that applies here. Do we want the Shadow Spear or a cookbook?
I assume we want the Shadow Spear.
Yeah, I assume so too. At some point, we could use this as a tutor for the other card, the Oval Chase Daredevil. But obviously, it's a lot of mana.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're pretty far from that.
Yeah, stock food indeed. I mean, really, I think I just want to make another construct.
Okay, well then do you want to main phase it with the floating mana?
I think so, yeah. And then maybe Pyrite Spellbomb one of their guys.
Well, for Pyrite Spellbomb, we should do it on our turn. I mean, they can save it with anything in response is the issue.
I mean, I know, but I want them to cast their spells.
Oh, you want to like expend it as you just want to expend it as force them to do it now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could wait.
I sort of want to wait.
Okay, we can wait. I've come around on wait.
Because it also is pumping the construct, and I don't think that's irrelevant.
Agreed.
Also, I think we want to block with Asmo.
Okay.
Because now I'm not sure
we're
gonna
get another one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I could respond to this by sacking.
Okay.
With the idea that if they don't have another 1-mana spell, that's an instant.
Which I kind of think they don't. Play the... Oh.
I don't want to do that, but I agree that I could. Yeah, I kind of think if we kill Sling Swans, it might just work. Is that crazy?
I think it's pretty likely to work, but maybe that's insane.
No, I don't think it's insane.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I get that it would have triggered a lot of times. That's all very true. Have you considered that we just killed their guy, and that's great? Like, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I just think that this outcome where we in some way end up Pirate Spelling to death is not unlikely, and is very good. Okay, this I do not like. I'm not sure what it's going to lead to exactly, but I suspect it will be bad for us. Because last turn, I think if they had a 1-mana spell, they probably would have played it.
I agree.
But, like, they basically had an opportunity where I think it would have made sense for them to play it. And so, like, if they top decked it, like, good beats. But, like, once they put the Morphos on the stack, I'm just going to respond. That's kind of my reasoning. It's not, like, incredibly flawless. Okay, they're killing Asmo, which does make sense because now their guys are both 4 power.
Wait, so notably you can make a food and block.
Oh, that's true. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Am I discarding Steel Seeker now? Because we might want a new Asmo, or maybe we just don't care about Asmo. I think the latter is true.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we'll never play the Steel Seeker, but I still think there's a chance.
Yeah, I agree.
And maybe they have mutagenic growth here, but I think I want to just not respect it.
I agree. Well, also, we're dead to mutagenic growth if we don't block. So.
Okay. they conceded. So
Yeah. And hey, Cosmic Osmo 98, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow.
And we like the sideboarding still?
I suppose so.
I mean, I think the biggest question is the Steel Seeker Scrapbook relationship, with the understanding that like this can be lava darted.
Yeah.
But also we don't really care about lava dart.
Like, do you think they'll keep Lava Dart in their deck?
Oh. They'll probably keep at least some. They might board
Okay.
down to like 3 or 2.
Okay.
But I don't think they're gonna go down to 0.
Okay.
Would be my guess. Oh wait, Might doesn't do that much. I guess it stops Breach, which is pretty nice.
And it's like good at chump blocking.
Yeah, okay, it probably does enough things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave Mutts. I'm not really sure. Yeah, hello Cosmic Osmo. Good to have you here.
Yeah, I guess I want to I think maybe I would have kept, just for data, I would have kept the
Oh, the Steel Seeker?
kept the Steel Seeker.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. I only thought of that now.
So I like this hand because I think killing the first guy is really excellent.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I just think that like we're hoping that after we kill the first guy, some combination of Saga and Cookbook can clean them up.
Yeah. And I've learned that Saga's our best card, and we keep hands with it basically no matter what.
I mean, I think our best card remains Asmo.
Yeah.
But Saga is our second best card, I think, yeah.
Ooh, that one's really good.
Yes, that was a great draw. So let's get Stomping Ground.
Yeah.
Because we need to just be able to kill it, and then we just main phase kill it, I think.
Yep.
See, like, their deck is literally playing DRC and not Rock. I don't believe cutting Ragavan is right. I don't know what to say. I can't really say it enough times. Play Ragavan. It's really messed up. Anyway, let's play Saga, and let's play Cookbook and Drum.
Yep.
And then we're kind of off to the races. I mean, they also missed the land drop, which is obviously bad for them.
Oval Chase Daredevil is definitely off to the races.
Yeah, I mean...
That's what they do.
That's what Chase Daredevil does.
Starting to fall asleep at the keyboard because
you're so tired of watching food?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Thanks for tuning in. I think maybe GC Sports has been convinced that you won't be playing this at the NRG Champs, and then
Well, that's where we get it.
she didn't feel like she had to watch anymore, so...
Yeah, but that means DC's not expecting it.
Yeah,
this is where we
true.
strike.
Oh yeah, I also am not seeing any Magic cards with the name Asmo.
Okay,
That's a
so
good point.
wait, what do you think the play is here? I think it's pretty interesting. To be clear, the play I'm considering is play Goose, make a Troll King.
Whoa.
Okay,
And you
Sam,
can
FTK on this stream means Flame Tongue Kavu.
Flame Tongue Kavu.
It is not currently Flame Tongue Kavu.
Yeah. I definitely want to make a Troll King.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, and we also get to make...
we just have everything.
We get to
I'm
make a
sorry.
construct also.
Yeah, I was thinking about this like we had to make a choice, but we just don't.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I admit that if we can...
Wait.
I'm sorry. God, I screwed it up. Oh, no.
Oh, no. It's okay.
Oh, we are winning this game comically, but I am sorry for playing so badly.
Yeah.
That was not my best play. We should fetch now? Why does that matter?
Yeah, hey Danny Zippo, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. Leave it in the graveyard for shame.
Yeah, I mean, that's very reasonable, the shame graveyard. I'm going to get Forest now.
Sure. And they're targeting the goose, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm using blue mana to make this construct. I just wanted you to
Do
know.
you consider white mana because it's the best color of mana?
No, I didn't consider it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I predict I am more likely to be able to say Asmo right than Andrew.
I think you should bet on Greg's ability to pronounce things over me every time in all scenarios. I believe it is not incredibly competitive. Okay, so let's draw and go to main phase, and then use this.
Okay.
And I think we just find Shadow Spear suit up and they lose.
Sure.
We also can choose to put a Feasting Troll King into play. Whether we will choose that is unclear.
Well, I want to put it into play because I want to use it to equip Shadow Sphere.
I guess that's better than using the construct, huh?
Wait, does it... How much does it... Oh, yeah, it is.
No, it is.
Yeah.
All right. The People's Trophy.
The Jund 5-0.
Yeah, so my thoughts on this deck is, well, first of all, I'm just going to real quick state, I would absolutely play the second Hail Mary right in the sideboard. I think not having two is crazy. It seems like in the artifact matchups, you really want Why isn't it showing up?
Is that not how you spell it? Whoa, look at all these cards that could exist.
Yeah, don't worry. Some cards appear in the switches and don't exist on Moto, so that's a nice feature. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna very quickly say I want the second might in the sideboard. We can cut like a Besage or a Fauve or whatever, but we want to tune for it way too much in effect matters to only play one.
Yeah. 3-2, despite our best efforts, has been claimed. Yeah. Hey, we said that we'd be learning this deck along with you, chat, and we were in garbage time.
Yeah, that game it mattered 0, but it's and we did win the Murktide game we put into play, despite me punting multiple times as well. Basically, I think I made a lot of mistakes, and also I'm not sure they cost me at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely play great though. But yeah, so far I wasn't too impressed by this deck. It did feel to me a bit like our deck has kind of 2 tricks. There's this trick of Asmo and there's trick of Saga, and everything our deck dug isn't that great. And
ran a little bit, but
yeah, ran a little bit. Troll King a little bit. Like, for the record, I thought Troll King was pretty good this league. I would be willing to play 3 based on these results. My biggest complaint, I would say, is I was not impressed by Steelseeker at all.
Yeah.
Like, after this league, my big question is, what exactly is Sarith Steelseeker supposed to be good against? Because I don't know. And I just played 5 matches with the deck. Like, it's definitely not good against, for example, combo decks because they ignore what it does. It's not that great against kill spell decks because they can just kill it in response to the trigger. It's not that hard. Like, I don't know. I am not sold by this Steelseeker right now. Troll King felt good to me, but I'm still not sure that we're really getting there. I was not impressed on this deck by this league.
Not impressed is code for I'm gonna play it at the NRG series and don't want anyone to know. So.
I am open to Tranquil Thicket for sure.
We also did board out a lot of Steel Seekers, so we did not find very much steel.
Well, that's true, but wait. Describing it as an engine like Emery or anything else is really aggressive. I think that, like, first of all, Emery costs 1. Second of all, in interactive matchups, Emery finds removal spells. So I think Emery's, like, pretty different. Emery also just, like, draws cards, so it finds whatever you want. I mean, I get that this thing sort of draws cards, but, like, I don't know. I also am pretty open to the claim this deck should play Ragavan. I think I am very receptive to that. Like, a change I would consider making after this league is these are Ragavans.
Yeah?
I'm not saying that is right, but man, like, it really feels weird to me playing a red deck without Ragavan. I did like Galvanic Blast. I felt good about drawing it almost every time.
Yeah. Or, like, maybe some of these should be Ragavans.
Well, you get that we have removal spells. They're 4 Gal Blast or 3 to 4 Gal Blast and Asmo. And you claim that we don't have removal spells is false. We don't have like a ton of them, but we have we kind of have 8 right now in terms of the Asmo and the Parry Spells. If you count Finales more.
Ryan, that's just a nonsense question. If Oko were legal, would this deck play it?
Wait, I can answer that question. The answer is no. This deck would not exist.
Yeah.
Therefore, this deck would not play it.
Yeah.
But yes. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't know that fine. I basically am pretty off. I was not impressed with Steelseeker at all. My concern, though, is, okay, Asmo Food decks have been around pre the new set.
Yeah.
And what I was hoping was, say, wow, Steelseeker takes like the next level. Yeah. Now it's a tier 1 choice. But if Steelseeker is bad, then I'm going to return to my prior, which is these decks weren't good enough then. Even if, though, I do think, for example, Troll King is a nice addition and whatnot. Yeah, that's currently how I feel. Not too impressed, but, good to gather some data. Get a feel for the deck. And yeah, I think those are all my thoughts. Do you have anything else to add?
No, not particularly about the deck. Maybe a few more things about the stream. So we have a lot of exciting changes coming to the stream. We've said some things are in the works, and they are still in the works, and but some changes are getting closer and closer to being implemented. So get excited. The most notable one being, by this time tomorrow, our YouTube channel will be up, and if you're here on YouTube, again, hello and welcome to the SystemMagic YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching, and feel free to give this video a like and subscribe, and let us know what you'd like to see. Comment below with your thoughts on the Asmo Food deck. And any changes that you think we should make. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was also gonna say emotes are coming.
Yeah. Emotes are one of the things that are coming.
Think like winter is coming, but it's emotes. They're on the way.
Exactly. And then before we go, I think for content, we have to try and say the name.
Oh,
I'll do it if you don't want to.
Okay. I think it's Asmo Rano Mard Kuldist in Akuldakar. It's my attempt.
All right.
It may be egregious. I apologize in advance.
Asmo Rano Mar Dicadais Stina Kuldakar.
Okay, your attempt was much better than mine. But
that was stressful in the middle. At the beginning, I was like, this is easy. Then we got to the D-A-I.
D-I-I is horrible.
Yeah.
D-A-I is unpronounceable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
did you make the wacky thumbnail poses for YouTube videos? No. Yeah, one thing we have not discussed is what we will do for thumbnails. The answer for right now is nothing. Will we do more in the future? Who knows? But here, maybe we can make a little pose with Charmeleon and make that the thumbnail. Alright, I like that of me looking excited and Andrew looking skeptical.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway,
yeah, thank you all. Hold on 1 second. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow for some Brothers War Limited, so stay tuned. Keep an eye on your Twitch notifications for that. Oh yeah, I guess I've been saying follow us on YouTube. Also follow us on Twitch if you haven't already. That's a great thing to do. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow. And until then, SystemMagic out.